You're now listening to MEME. 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 You're now listening to MEME. Yeah, yeah. MEME. MEME.
This is the MEMEPodcast, where MEME stands for music, movies, improvs, everyone must envy, where we make memes on air. We're the only podcast that memefies and discusses Black entertainment, past, present, and non-existent, that you need to love and appreciate for the purpose of you respecting the culture more and us respecting the culture. Well, hold on, I fucked that up.
Wait.
For the purpose that you need to love and respect for the purpose of you appreciating the music more, the culture more, and us pushing the culture forward. I am your host, Kim. Trying to see another day. Not Key.
Oh.
It usually goes you
okay,
and then me.
So I was
Damn,
call myself.
you niggas off.
No, I was trying to figure out. I was going to call myself.
You don't know who you are.
No, I know I am. I am red and blue.
That nigga face
I'm
was
about unity.
Black and blue.
Well, yes, his face was black and blue. So call me colors. How about that? Because Red's face was all colors of the spectrum. So some purple in there. It's also black.
And Chris colors.
And also, since he got
not
chain
cross
snatched,
colors, but
Christ colors.
Christ colors. But also, when he got chain snatched, you know what he was? He was very blue. Red and blue.
And I am Phoebo.
Gotta say that with some more aggression.
Bitch.
Phoebo.
And we are
Pop stripper, man.
Hey, Kim tripping, man. He want me to put more aggression on my intro.
You know I wouldn't even trip. What a troll.
So
MEME podcast.
We are the Supreme Meme Team. So this is season 8, where we show you why we're great. Season finale, meme number 96. Entitled
96.
Friday, MEMEFYING the movie. Hashtag. Y'all ready for this? Doughboy would never.
He wouldn't.
Never.
Hashtag. You got knocked the fuck out. Hashtag. What do you say? Hashtag. Another day.
Dollar.
Holler
If you hear me.
It's about
10 to 5.
hashtag simping ain't easy. Easy. Hashtag.
Bitch, shut the fuck up.
Hashtag bye Felicia. Hashtag yeah.
You.
Hashtag her mama got ass too. Hashtag I got mind control over Debo.
Hashtag no you don't.
Hashtag it's kind of like it's both of ours. You know, the beach cruiser head ass. Hashtag my grandmama gave me that chain.
You gonna cry in the car.
Hashtag it ain't even wet over there.
It's over here.
Over here.
Over
It ain't even
here.
wet over here. Shout out to LA.
Don't disrespect F. Gary.
I won't.
So I just realized something too. We just did 2 F. Gary Gray movies in a row.
Set it off.
Set it off by suggestion.
Set it off on a Friday.
But they did not
Well,
set it
because
off.
it's about 10 to 5.
Bank robbing time.
Those are prime bank robbing hours.
Hashtag you must be in corn, huh? Hashtag mama.
Hey, hashtag.
Her fat ass ain't gonna do nothing. Hashtag what the fuck that got to do with me? Hashtag stop playing with my emotions, Smokey. Hashtag you hit my sister like she's some fucking man. Hashtag ask that bitch
For some money.
Hashtag get knocked out like your father used to. Question. Did he knock his father out back in the day?
No, it was Debo's dad.
Debo Sr.?
Yeah. Sebo.
Sebo. Okay. So how you know?
Not to be confused with the LA rapper Sebo.
Gotcha.
Okay.
That's all I got.
What about how we do?
Oh, damn, I had that shit up here.
Yeah,
Who the fuck is we?
Yeah, we will get into that.
Oh, yeah, that's right there.
Let's get right past that shit.
Hashtag, and please stay off my freaking grass.
Please.
Hashtag. The word of the day is job. J-O-B.
You get your job today.
Hashtag, y'all ain't never got two things that match.
Keep going. I'm doing keep going with it.
Oh.
Wait, hashtag ham, no burger. Hashtag peanut butter,
No jelly.
No milk for the cereal, as we saw.
We can go all day. We'll go ahead and end it
This
on that
whole
note.
movie's hashtag quotable.
Oh, wait, one more.
Did you get trying to see another day on there?
That's my middle name.
Right, but I had told you to put it as a hashtag.
It's probably in here
trying
somewhere.
to see another day. There you go.
Hashtag trying to see another day.
Hashtag
Wow.
it's the Mac.
Oh, I need to borrow your car. Bitch, what?
This shit, hashtag I'm about to go to work. Hashtag call me when you get home. Hashtag
Okay.
So you can find us on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Google Play, Stitcher, and all podcast platforms. You're only getting seasons 8 and up on those platforms. If you want seasons 1 through 7, pre and post shows, and other exclusive content, go to our Patreon page at www.patreon.com/theMEMEpodcast. That's TheMEME podcast. Donate, support, and become a meme or a memer.
Hey, Christ.
my voice is going
You know I wouldn't tell on my baby.
right.
And she's
I don't know.
So before we go into it, shout out. I show up on the shirt. Shout out to Miss Felicia Hatchett.
Hi, Felicia.
not
bye,
bye,
Felicia.
but technically bye. Because
it was bye,
it's
Felicia.
a hello, but it's technically a bye. I've been hearing about this woman for months.
Yes. So these shirts were made by Felicia.
See, so Felicia, I know you're gonna listen to this. So we just got you the name for your company because she said she was trying to figure out the name. Because I'm like, hey, what's your website? She's working on that. Hey, what's your Instagram? She's working on that. And she says, she just been messing around with the equipment she got, making shirts, doing side projects and stuff like that. So she made these. With this one I got on the MEME podcast.
His name's on his butt.
So boom, MEMEFYING. Then you got the Supreme Meme Team on the sleeve. Boom.
Mad creative.
So we want to shout out by
Is
shirts
it
by
MEMEFYING
Felicia.
on that sleeve that you're wearing?
Yeah, it says MEMEFYING.
Yeah, so that one says,
Supreme Meme Team.
and that one says
MEMEFYING.
MEMEFYING.
Yes. So we want to shout out.
Thank you.
But there ain't one for all of us.
Yeah, you got to start somewhere. We have the design together.
So I would
It'll
say
be good.
Bye Felicia would be a good company name. Because if you put that hashtag in, you know how many people are going to be drawn to your page just based off of the algorithms of that hashtag?
Facts.
Right. So, and you don't even got to put nothing in front of by Felicia. It
No.
could be anything because she says she's going to do multiple things. It's not just going to be t-shirts. So that's why she's been finding it difficult to find a name because she just doesn't want just t-shirts. So by Felicia, because anything
Because
by
it's
Felicia.
blank, Bye Felicia.
Right. So there you go. See how the main podcast come together, come up with creative, dope names, supporting melanated businesses.
I need some merchandise, Felicia. Just
Use the
BTW.
merchandise by Felicia.
I need some merchandise from Felicia. Bye, Felicia.
So yeah, there you go. There you go. Main podcast solved it yet again. Yeah.
See, hey, we just showed why we were great right there, right?
We did.
Season 8.
Season.
That's a good way to close it out.
And that was on the fly.
Right. That we didn't even discuss it.
I didn't know you were going to show the shirts.
I got it in my lap.
That doesn't mean anything.
Was it for a warmer?
Hey, pause. I'm not looking at your goddamn lap.
Okay.
Well, I mean, you do have the air on because I'm hot. So
So topics of discussion for today. We have a 1, a 2, a 1, 2. I get it. 1, 2, 3, go.
Memories like they used to be.
For everybody out there, we did the Jersey episode last 2 weeks ago. My voice is still not returned from that. I was singing my heart out. Shout out to KC. So now I can't sing no more.
I can't sing no more. Now you case. Now you case. I can't sing no more. I can't sing no more, baby.
Yeah. Yes, I'm back.
So memories, meme backstory, facts and backstories. We got MEMEFYING the movie Friday, and then we got the meme conspiracy theories. So we had a discussion a couple of weeks ago. It was like, damn, boy, we done did 8 seasons over the past, 5 years? This is 5 years. 5 years, right?
It's been 5 years.
Going on 5 years.
Ever since that last Kendrick album. Yeah.
It's been about 5 years.
Yeah.
Now it's about like 18 out. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Been a while.
Yeah, 5 years we've been 4 years because we took a year off.
Oh, that's true.
So 4 years. We still
Damn, niggas still dropping 2 seasons in the active years.
Okay. We got mad content. Backlog of content. So we was like, damn. I know we had discussion a couple of times, but last time we was like, damn, we still ain't did Friday, but that's a cult classic. We done did Last Dragon. We done did goddamn
Gemini Man.
Out of all the movies we done.
Vampire Brooklyn.
That's one of the only ones he's seen.
Not
New Jack City.
That's one of the only ones he's seen.
We did.
Gemini Man.
We did Chadwick's whole catalog.
He don't know.
He didn't do that.
He don't know. Look, he don't know.
All y'all.
We did more.
Because you know how we do.
Now how he do. Shit, we don't do that shit.
Who the fuck is we?
Shit, goddamn, a higher learning, goddamn.
So we've done some.
Do the right thing. Boy,
we've done some Ice Cube.
Yeah, higher learning.
We need to do Glass Shield.
Might as well do Blue Streak.
Yeah, fuck them shit.
We might as well go ahead and do Are We There Yet?
We do Triple X2. Nigga, fuck you talking about?
State of the Union. Face
Fucked
ass.
up. The Union fucked up.
Players Club will be coming up because we do be doing them Ronnie O quotes.
Yeah, okay.
That's a cult classic as well.
Too. I haven't seen that one in a few years, so yeah, time to bring that one back.
Okay. So here we are, Friday.
Giselle was in that one too.
Season
Bernie
10,
Mac.
Season 10 for the win? All right.
Nah, that's one. Write that shit down. Cause I know you ain't gonna remember that shit.
I'll listen to that so I remember that.
No, you ain't.
I thought I wouldn't like these motherfuckers.
Just because you like it don't mean you listen, what? What are you talking about?
Just because you like it don't mean you love it.
Hey, if I don't like it, I don't like it. Don't mean that I'm hating. Shit.
I'm just saying.
So yes. So we're going to get into it. Segment 1.
Y'all gotta sing that shit.
1, a 2, a 1, 2, 3, go.
Memories like they used to be.
Facts and backstories.
I miss singing.
Facts and black stories.
Ooh.
So would you like me to kick off this jam over here?
Go ahead, bro.
Set it off
All right,
in this
so
motherfucker.
So I had I was with the Cherry Moon yesterday.
Mm-hmm.
I told her we were doing Friday and everything. And she recounted a couple of things about the time we went to go see it. So backstory, I don't know if it was the day it came out. I want to say it was the night it came out. We went to the movie theater to go see it.
Mm-hmm.
So while we were in the movie theater, I remember it kept flickering, and finally the lights all went out. So we had to get refunded our money and all that stuff, and we ended up leaving. So Mom's reminded me, like, she's like, you remember that night we got trapped underneath the bridge because it was storming so hard and I couldn't see. So we stayed on the bridge for a while. And when she said that, I was like, oh yeah, I do remember on the bridge. And then according to Kim, what were you doing there?
Crying in the core.
But you love tornadoes and shit.
Yeah.
Oh, Frank Ocean head ass nigga. Anyway. Tornadoes
Around my room before you came. Excuse the mess it made. It usually doesn't rain in Southern California, much like Arizona. My eyes don't shed tears, but boy, they pour when I'm thinking about you. Oh, no, I've been thinking about you. You know, no, I've been thinking about you. Do you think about me still? Do you? Or do you want things so far ahead? 'Cause I've been thinking about forever. Ooh.
Why am I singing?
We just made him shed a tear.
But thank you for stepping up. I appreciate that. Got your falsetto on and everything.
I didn't know I didn't know that would be something that he knew.
Yeah. Fuck with me.
I didn't know he knew. I don't even know the fucking words that shit. I was tuning out. I don't like Frank Ocean. That's another story. But yes. Okay, I said it. I don't like Frank Ocean. So what? I like Novocaine though. Novocaine's a great song. Yes, I don't like Frank Ocean. He's not that great. Sorry. He's not. We'll do a Frank Ocean.
You've never heard Biking, have you?
We will talk about that on a Frank Ocean show on the Jesus Christ.
Got it.
Why see the world when you got the beach?
What?
Why see the world when you got the beach?
So
sweet life. Black card wasn't a singer, and you wasn't even thinking about it.
So you don't like
Black
I'm about to dive
hills.
in the ocean.
I don't remember that.
I'm about to
Let me tell you, this is what I remember. I'll make this real quick as we get back to the actual Friday movie. This is what I remember about Frank Ocean. Ultra Nostalgic, whatever it's called, the mixtape.
Mm-hmm.
Heard Novocaine, heard that one. Oh, snap, this guy's dope. Channel Orange came out.
Mm-hmm.
I remember I heard Channel Orange. I was like, it's cool. It's a cool little album. But then everybody else, oh my God, have you heard Pyramids? You didn't hear Pyramids?
Nigga, you should listen to Swim Good. You should listen to Swim Good.
It was cool. Y'all, the way it was talked about, and like goddamn Diary Madman came out or something. It ain't that.
Well, I mean, I can appreciate you not appreciating the overhype.
Yeah, I think that's what it mostly is. The overhype.
You don't like Frank Ocean because he was overhyped. I didn't like Nas because he was overhyped.
Ma'am.
Sir.
Ma'am.
Sir.
We're not doing this. Friday. Friday. Let's talk about Ice Cube.
But it's Friday. Thank God it's Friday.
Keep their heads ringing.
Ring ding dong. Ring a ding 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 dong.
I'll keep the heads ringing.
Ring ding dong. Ring a ding 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 dong. Say what?
Hey, you sitting over there.
Say what?
You better get up out of your chair.
That's right.
And work your body down. Y'all don't like the Five Horsemen singing it?
I hate that song.
Nah, I can't say. I want to sing with you.
Because we're gonna funk you right on up.
So get up and get your groove on.
And get a groove on. That's
It's the DRE, the spectacular. In a party, I go for your neck.
So call me Blackula. It's Blackula.
I don't give a fuck.
Oh, and he also,
I don't like the song.
He also
but I know it.
He had a couple of
I was forced to listen to it.
where they saw lines in that one. But we can say another time. Because I listened to the soundtrack for no damn reason. So yeah, I actually
we listened to the soundtrack and we only appreciated Another Day Dollar. Holler if you hear me.
You didn't appreciate Roll it up, smoke it up.
Light it up, inhale, exhale.
I fuck with that song.
I don't care. I don't smoke.
It ain't KD, boy.
Friday, Mac 10.
Mac 10.
My homie Mac 10 just got out of court. Banging Too Short.
Okay, so we'll get back to the story. So yeah, we got trapped under the bridge. So that's that part of the story.
Focus.
Another thing I remember back when we were younger, I remember hating with a passion, Keep the Heads Ringing. To me, it was like a shift around that time. It was like you had Chronic, Doggy Style, Dog Food.
Pound.
Yeah, Dog Food. That was before Pac dropped.
Yeah, that was all night.
So Dog Food. So it's like, and you can hear the progression, and then all of a sudden you get Keep the Heads Ringing. It's like, it sounded like some pop Dr. Dre shit. Like he made that for the radios.
Yes.
So I didn't like that shit. It was too commercial. And it to me, like that ties into the been there, done that era. Like I saw the decline coming, and then Eminem saved him.
I just want to. Nobody asked my opinion.
Give it to us though,
nigga. I never appreciated Been There, Done That. And then I remember being a tween and watching that video and all of a sudden they started ballroom dancing, and I was like, what the fuck is happening here?
That was him that was him doing what Jay-Z did years later, trying to elevate to the grown man level. And we weren't ready to receive that.
Neither was
he
was ready to show us that.
I'm a grown man. I am a grown man now, and I still don't appreciate it.
So
I've never heard anybody ever just be like, you know what I was listening to the other day? I've been there and done that.
Ever
you got guns, I got straps. A million motherfuckers on the planet Earth talk that hard bullshit because that's all they worth.
Oh, you mean like you was?
Because he did the same thing, right?
Yeah, okay. He made it popular, so it's just kind of your fault, bud. Hold yourself accountable. You gotta hold yourself accountable, bud. I remember hating that song. I remember hating that Natural Born Killer. Well, Natural Born Killer was a little bit better, but I still didn't really like that song either.
It was that same vibe.
Yeah, it's like
going to that rock, heavy metal, black gothic shit.
Yeah, that was.
Bud.
But also like so another thing I thought about tied back into the Frank Ocean shit. So the Frank Ocean shit is the same way I felt about the ending of that video, that beat.
Mm-hmm.
That beat to me was fucking trash. When everybody, oh my god, he sampled some opera stuff and then put the beats like that shit was trash. The shit was simple and fucking trash.
Done there. The aftermath.
And another example of a beat like that too. Simon Says.
Get up. Bum, 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 bum.
That beat is fucking trash. It's a simple this simple Godzilla. So
bum, 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 bum. Yeah, rub on your titties. That's right, I said it. Rub on your titties. Nigga, what?
Pharaoh Monch telling women to rub their titties is like sexual assault.
Oh no!
I hated
Look who crept in the back door.
Oh no!
This 7 years, same clothes.
Like,
ask them originals, cause they know most deaf Nate Dogg and Pharaoh.
I'm gonna add one more to it.
He just cut down and he's sick of my shit.
I'm gonna add one more
cut
to
the
it.
volume.
Rest in peace, Nate Dogg. It's not
down.
Nate Dogg's fault.
No, he just sang what they
Where
wrote.
I wanna be. It's another one song like, what the fuck was going on with music at that time period?
Right here with my loved one.
Well, that one was actually that wasn't that bad.
No, that beat.
Smoking on some trees. You got chronic, won't you light it
Rest in peace, Nate Dogg.
up?
Not your fault.
You know what else Nate did that is not his fault, but I hate it?
Fabulous.
I won't deny it. I'm a fucking rider. You don't want to fuck with me.
Fabulous. I know it's your first single. You know you're trying to get on. The nerve of you to sample some Pac shit.
Talking about
And again, not Nate Dogg's fault. Not Nate Dogg's fault. So even if Nate Dogg wrote it, not your fault, boy.
So when you try to commercialize the West Coast sound,
I hate it when Jada did it.
What did he do? What did he do?
Who, Jada?
Yeah, what did he do?
He always had a West Coast song on his album, like the random ass West Coast beat.
What was that?
I wanna cruise in. That song's fired up.
That was a bad example. That's a bad example because that's look at me trying to figure out. That's a good song.
No, but he did it again. He did the When Kiss is Spitting with the.
Do you think we gonna make it? Do you think we gonna make it? It's kind of like
that's one of the greatest beats of all time.
Let's not do that. But he said "Kiss is Spitting." He was sampling Michael McDonald. You can't go wrong.
But I like that.
Fuck. Santa Claus coming. Santa Claus coming. Santa Claus coming.
No, so to me, that's laziness. Like regulators, well, the Michael McDonald song, I keep forgetting, is a known bass line. Regulators, you got that off as a classic rap song, even though it's a known sample. Don't do it again. It's
actually not a known sample. You know how many niggas think that that's just Warren G? I'm being dead ass.
Well, okay, fair.
That's sad.
You're right.
Nobody knows. I keep forgetting we're not in love anymore. I keep forgetting we'll never be the same again. Yeah. I can't forget how you made it so clear. God, Michael McDonald. That's
yeah.
every time I hear.
Have we killed that?
Yeah, he
I did not know that.
murdered it.
But yeah, so back to all to me in that same realm. This was like, I guess, for 96 to be the greatest year in hip hop. That West Coast 95-ish time was it? Did Pac say
But
the
96
West Coast in
went
96?
East Coast, not so much West Coast.
When did West Side Connection come out?
That was like 98.
No, because what's called Pac and Ice Cube were beefing over that shit. Because they said Ice Cube took that shit because Pac was doing the West Coast shit. All of a sudden, Cube ran with it.
I could swear it was like 90. I guess they didn't pop until 98.
No, that would be LBC or 213.
213 came out like in 2000s.
LBC, ain't that Snoop?
It's Newborn G and Nate Dogg.
I thought they had already been doing that shit since like
The 80s.
early 90s.
Oh,
yeah,
it's
80s.
it on. If you Google it, they're known as a super group.
Who?
West Side Connection.
And who? Oh.
1996, they went platinum. Bow Down came out in.
Oh.
I hate that shit, man.
Yeah, Bow Down. Bow Down's another example of one of those beats. Is like,
Why?
It's annoying, and you know why you know what? But I love Runaway for the same reason.
Oh, back to Friday.
oh yeah,
Back to
yeah,
Friday.
we did get off on a tangent there. So to me, like when I think back to Friday during that time period, it was I hated Dr. Dre's beats. Friday was a good movie, and all that weird stuff happened. But I remember mostly the Keep the Heads Ringing single. I hated it. The Cypress Hill song was fire. I discovered the Bootsy Collins song add that to my playlist. But I think that's pretty major. The fact that the day we went and saw it, the lights went out. We had to go back and see it the next weekend. I can't believe you don't remember that.
Well, I remember the lights going out. Like when you brought it back to my memory, I was like, what the fuck? I don't remember that. But I remembered it, and then so it was like vague, and then you told me about the bad storm, and I vaguely remember that. So shout out to Cherry Moon for remembering.
Yeah, Trey Moon trying to say, no, that was way too hell. I'm like, we saw that movie all the way through. I remember that. So shout out to Cherry Moon, by the way.
Yeah, I think I was in I was going to Barnett at the time. I was 7th grade when that movie came out, because I remember I went back to school after we actually saw it. I remember people was like quoting the movie in the 7th grade. Like, damn.
Yeah. I think the most quoted back then was, "You got knocked the fuck out."
Yeah.
They always said that shit. Like, it wasn't funny back then. It was only funny when Chris said it.
Yeah, because
The first time.
you got to imagine this is 7th graders, so you know they ain't selling the shit right.
Yeah, they said it right, and then like 18 of them niggas saying it,
And then they'll say it like over and over and over and over, like, hey, you got knocked the fuck out.
like, no, that wasn't funny.
White kids, it sounds like.
No. It was niggas.
Yeah.
You.
So Friday.
Wait, did you have any memories?
This is one of those movies that was watched on a loop. I can quote this movie and play it scene by scene, including the soundtrack.
Like, you remember what song comes up, what part? Mm-hmm. So it was this movie, Last Dragon, 5 Heartbeats,
Temptations, Jackson 5.
Jacksons. Mm-hmm. So we had 5, like 3 movies and 2 like miniseries on loop.
A movie that I can quote front to back that probably nobody else on the planet would be able to quote front to back except for Gus would be Fear of a Black Hat.
Funny enough. Shout out to Eli and the Gems podcast. Which one of their drops on there?
It was, which song? Or what quote?
I know they did the I'm Black and You Black shit, of course, but he had another.
That's not.
That's CB4.
That's
I see before.
CB4.
Yeah, no. Fear Black has the PM Dom
Rusty,
nigga. The PM Dom nigga. Yeah, PM Dom
Rusty
nigga.
Cundiff.
Oh, Rusty Cundiff.
Ooh, ain't that nigga was in Sprung?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. Light skinned nigga. Okay.
Yes.
Yeah, I gotta pull that.
You do gotta pull it. It's on. You can watch it for free on Amazon Prime.
I'm on vacation. I have to do that.
It's a fire ass movie. It's funny as fuck.
No, I saw it. That's one of the movies I saw when I was
It's
a
a
kid.
funnier version of CB4.
No, I've seen it before. It's like I remember seeing that. That was like one of the movies that came on like a Channel 11, like late at night. And I remember, what the fuck? And I watched it one time, and I was like, oh, this shit's funny. And I like never saw it again.
Yeah.
And then I got older. I kept seeing the cover. I was like, oh yeah, I remember seeing that. But I never went back and watched it again as an adult.
But I could run Friday on a loop, and we did. And it's one of those movies that we had on VHS, and it would run all the way through. And then once you got past the credits, Keep They Head Ringing, and then the Ice Cube song video were that was there, and Keep They Heads Ringing, and then it would rewind itself. And then it would rewind itself and start all over, and we would just
watch it one more time.
Yep. Not one more time.
One more again?
Not one more. Not one more again.
Once it's on.
Hey,
once again.
It was.
Once again, it's on.
Not once it's on, because it never went off. So
it's still on.
It's probably always still on. Playing right now somewhere.
It's still on. Let me get into the trivia.
Well, let me introduce the movie.
I
should have did that first, but we do what we want to do here on the main podcast.
We got off.
That's why we're great. We do what the fuck we want to do.
Right. Word up, man.
Ain't no
Are
structure
we
in
the
this bitch.
Adams family? Shout out to Stanley.
Do what they want to do. Say what they want to say. Live how they want to live. Play how they want to play.
Dance how they want to dance. Kick in and slap a friend.
Adams family. Shout out to
Too Legit. We had a conversation about that last night.
Too Legit to Quit.
Why was I saying that as a child?
I mean, like everybody was saying that. So
like, what
so it's like kids
legit?
now saying bussin'. Like, oh, that's bussin'.
No, because Junie walked up to him and no, we were sitting at the table, and she was like, "Ooh, this is bussin'," and he was like,
"What? What?" Excuse me, pause. Hey, you too young to love us. Anyway, no, not for the kids. That's not for the kids.
But it's like kids saying certain things like that. It's like you don't sound right saying that, and then it's like. When she was like, well, that's kind of like how we was growing up. I'm like, no, when we was growing up, certain shit is like, the older people shouldn't have been saying it. Like, older people now say shit, it's like, okay, that's for the older crowd.
Like, let's sit down and have a rap. Let's rap a taste.
Rap to you for a second.
Let's rap a taste.
Nah. So then she brought up Too Legit to Quit, and I'm like, nigga, your moms and shit was saying that shit. So everybody was saying it was accepted.
What teachers were saying. What niggas really saying Too Legit to Quit?
No, they weren't.
I think that's what they threw out there.
I'm too legit to quit.
Like I've never heard it. I never heard anybody really say that in a conversation, ever.
I was too legit to quit.
Oh
I don't know what the fuck you're talking about.
That was Nebraska. They was doing that in Nebraska.
We weren't
doing that out here.
Like you talk that shit to me if you want to, nigga. You gonna catch these hands because I'm too legit to quit. Like I'm gonna beat the fuck out of you, and I'm not gonna stop because I'm too legit to quit.
You know what phrase I'm hearing a lot of right now, and I fucking hate?
Slap.
People say slap again. Like slap.
It's back.
God,
the kids are saying it.
No, I hate this whole watch what's called a flash out or crash out, or like nigga just say they got no argument or whatever the fuck, they got no fight. I'll just flash it out and crash it out.
I've never heard it.
If you go on Instagram, all niggas say that all the time. Like every post, watch this, man, flash it out.
Algorithm.
You know what I hate? Tap in.
You still say that too? God damn.
She got the algorithm for the oldies.
The oldies.
No, my kids are
trying to catch up.
No, my kids are saying it now. Like the kids, YouTube kids have picked up on this shit.
That kid bop shit. That's fine.
I'm sorry, Miss Jackson. I am for real.
Me and your dog.
Got a special thing going on.
You say it's puppy love.
We say it's full ground. Hey, goddamn, Bradley, shut your ass.
Hey, while she's stringing fucking blankets to jump out the window.
See when I fly out.
Fucking Ron Brow's ass.
I'm jumping out the window with this one. No, you didn't.
I'm done.
So going back to Friday. So Friday, I should have did this at the beginning, but Friday is a 1995 American buddy stoner comedy film.
Buddy stoner.
Can I ask a question?
No.
Is it a buddy stoner comedy if only one
person is stoner and one had a little piece of a small little piece of a joint?
Small piece of the joint. buddy stoner comedy film directed by F. Gary Gray.
A Black Cheech and Chong.
I was about to call it a Gary. Both of them niggas both of them was smoking in Cheech and Chong though.
But that's a buddy smoker film.
No, I guess that's just how they have to package it.
Was Smokey really a buddy?
No, we'll get there.
1995 American buddy stoner comedy film directed by F. Gary Gray and written by Ice Cubby, as we call him, and DJ Pooh. And this is a movie starring stars.
This actually is starring stars in their pre-pubescent, except for John Witherspoon. Most of these stars were in
on the come up
or
their debut,
or like John Witherspoon and Craig's mom.
So let me run down this list.
Go ahead.
We got Ice Cubby.
Mm-hmm.
He was a star.
Chris Tucker.
He was upcoming.
That was his first movie.
Yeah.
That was his first movie. Yes. Yep. Nia Long as Debbie.
She was a maintaining star because she had also done Boys in the Hood prior to that.
Too. Yes.
Trey Girl. Bernie Mac. Pastor Clever.
Was that one of his first
roles?
Probably so.
Probably one of his first roles.
Yeah.
Wait, when did Above the Rim come out?
Above 94.
Yeah, it was before. Yeah.
Above the Rim.
Tiny Lister Jr., Zeus.
He was a star.
Debo.
Rest in peace. Yes, he was a wrestler back in the day. Yeah.
Yeah.
He really was a star.
John Witherspoon.
He was a star.
He did Robert Townsend, A Partisan Crime.
He also did stand up before then. Him and Robin Williams.
Richard Pryor. He was down with Richard Pryor's crew with Robin Williams.
Oh yeah, he sure was.
And he was in House Party.
Yep.
House Party.
We have Anna Marie Horsford.
But she was
Amen.
Amen. I'm about to say either two.
Shine on the nights of heaven, Lord.
Shine on me.
Shine on me.
Every hour.
Whoever let her get off, that's a run goddess. Shine on me. That's a run goddess.
Who did it better? Her on Amen or the sister with Arrested Development?
Her on Amen.
Won't you help me?
Her on Amen. Her on Amen, because it made no sense for her to be that fire. That's an intro.
The only thing I will contest, I was going to let me quickly contest. It's not fair because that song features a choir in a gospel setting.
No, even if you take that choir out,
hold on.
when that.
Hold on.
Like,
let me take her out. Let me take them out.
Okay.
Let me match it.
Okay.
Amen.
Mm-hmm.
Thea. Thea's intro. I've been working hard, 2 jobs every day.
Still Amen.
Time on my job, showing them the way. With God on my side, keeping them alive. I don't worry about a thing. They gotta be.
Yeah.
Amen.
I'm still gonna go with
just because of the run.
Because Rest of Development, it was her by herself. It wasn't she had gospel roots, but it wasn't a gospel song. Actually, it was I would say low key the opposite of a gospel song. The lady in Amen had nothing to do with the gospel singers in the back, just the same way she had nothing to do with what free speech was talking about. And then they gave her a minute. They gave her 2 seconds, and she took a whole minute. They had to cut down the Amen intro because she went on that long. They was like, don't give them no more. And she was like, I gotta give them all I got. I'll never get this chance again.
So this is what happens when you try to Tasha somebody. Shout out to Bone Thugs.
And Tasha.
Gotta add yourself in there to let people know what it is.
And she did.
Yep.
It ain't nothing wrong with that.
So then we got Regina King, boy.
Regina Quine.
My condolences to her.
Her son.
Ian.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. What she did before?
She was in
she was
Poetic Justice.
Poetic Justice also
and she was in Boys in the Hood.
Yep, she grew up on 227.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah. And Boys in the Hood. She was in Boys in the Hood.
Certified star.
Who you calling a bitch? No, who you calling a hoe? My bad, bitch.
Oops.
Oh,
My bad.
You better take your ass to the store with that.
We need to do poetic justice.
All right, go ahead.
Hey,
Brush that weak ass.
That's me. That weak ass.
He beat the fuck out of her. Smack the shit.
As a man, if you're carrying a brush and you're constantly brushing your hair, and then you turn around and call my fading weak, you gotta open yourself up to the consequences.
Hey, but I mean,
He's obviously narcissistic.
his sex game was weak too.
So
she called everything weak.
So obviously he's very insecure.
Well,
so,
nah, she got popped because he was like, I'm fucking your friend. I'm fucking someone else.
So
then that nigga stopped brushing.
Not today, bitch.
So you bring out all my insecurities, and then you say that. You be one of these weak ass punches. Shouldn't bother you. Pretty weak, right? No, okay. Cut that part out.
We
Everything
don't
about
condone violence against anyone around here.
You see where you saw me coming, right? Bitch, what? It's balance at the end of the day.
It's all about balance.
Sometimes if you got to get stole on, you got to get stole on.
Oh, man, I believe that. I mean, it's consequences, karma.
And sometimes you got to condone that violence. Let it happen.
I'm not saying it's right.
And I ain't saying it's wrong.
But sometimes it has to happen so you can know where the boundary is. Hey, I'm not going to cross this line because this could potentially happen.
Mm-hmm.
But if you try to remove the boundary, you hit for no reason.
I'm not saying it's right, but sometimes time is.
What? Time is right on in time.
Sometimes the time is right.
or
it's not for me.
Or it might not be right now, but in time, I'll be right.
So we got Faison Love.
He's not a star.
No Faison Love.
No.
We didn't have issues with Faison
for a while.
Not a star.
And that shit gonna continue.
Not a star. Go ahead.
Got DJ Pooh.
He's a star. Still. Black Jesus. He had a hand in that. Grand Theft Auto. He does a lot of shit with that. Still producing music. Still. Hey, he gave us fucking do you got a fresh pair of panties on? He gave us The Wash.
Oh yeah. DJ Pooh, we certified him too.
Anthony AJ Johnson.
Shout out to Ezel, rest in peace.
Rest in peace.
Tony Cox. That's Mr. Parker.
Hey.
Kathleen Bradley. Miss Parker.
Miss Parker.
She's not a star, but
I'm just mentioning the cast.
No, but I'm just saying
she was a former Price is Right.
Vanna White
back in 1972.
Vanna Black.
No, Price is Right.
That's like the Wheel of Fortune.
Bob Barker did. So I think if I'm not, I want to say she was on the first black women on Price is Right.
So she is a star.
Yeah, so let's put some respect to her name.
And every nigga is a star. I keep forgetting. Every
nigga is a star. Yvette Wilson.
She was rest in peace. She was a star. Moesha.
Mo to the
E to the Parkers. We're the Parkers.
Rest in peace.
We're doing things with a new
Angela Means. That's Felicia.
Hey, that Tiny Lister's wife.
They were married?
They were married. They have babies together and everything.
Okay. Shit, I didn't know that.
Yep, they were married. Even
look at what you find out on
they
the
were
MEME
married
podcast.
Before that movie.
Yeah.
Okay.
And she's actually beautiful.
She is fine. Yeah. She's like lucky fine shit.
Okay. Then you got Ronaldo Ray.
R.I.P.
All right, rest in peace. Comedian from back in the day. He used to host. These host Comic View.
Yep, Comic View.
He hosts Comic View. Yeah.
And just a quick recipe. I know you was giving RIPs, but Bernie Mac, rest in peace. Debo, Tiny Lister, John Witherspoon, Anthony Johnson, Yvette Wilson, Ronaldo Ray, as well as Michael Clark Duncan. A lot of people don't know he was in that movie.
Yep.
Very brief. This when Ray got his ass knocked out. And LaWanda Page.
Rest in peace, LaWanda Page.
From Sanford and Son fame. Esther.
Half dead mother.
You half dead mother.
Well, fuck you then. So yes.
Wait.
That's my boy, punk.
You left out a major star.
Oh. I was gonna bring it around, but go ahead.
Oh,
I know you.
go
ahead. We going down the list. Go ahead. Who
Well,
made their debut?
it's gonna be the trivia anyway, so that's why I'm going to bring it out.
Who made that? It's a debut.
The debut of a young Magan goodie.
Yes, I pointed that out to him yesterday. Megan Good. She was
I hate him.
out ice cream.
I had a crush. I had a crush on
wearing the PNB Nation hat.
Yeah, and if you go back and watch the extended version, there's a scene with her and the kids sitting on the curb and shit.
Mm-hmm.
So yes, my crush on Megan Good goes all the way back to Friday. That's the first time I saw her. And then East Bayou.
And she had big old teeth. She was adorable.
But then East Bayou fucked all that shit up.
I saw them.
East Bayou.
And they were rubbing.
Oh my God. I say we do East Bayou, but we should do East Bayou.
No, we should not.
So Megan Good. First movie she was
You want to do a Megan Good movie, do Waist Deep.
Not Waist Deep.
But they say Waist Deep was like Baby Boy 2 and shit.
Do Columbus Short.
I'll Stomp the Yard.
That's another 2000 black movie when I stopped watching black movies.
Tick, 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 boo.
You remember that scene like a TikTok or like a video like the niggas crumping in front of the police and shit?
Yeah, I was just about to say that shit.
That's exactly how that made me feel.
Jesus Christ. We love you, Jesus Christ.
The Bible said, he finished the scripture. Like,
yeah, boy, get your goof ass front of the cowboy. Take your ass to the house. Shit.
Fuck are you doing? Fuck is you proving?
Bitch ass nigga. Fuck is you doing? Fuck is you proving?
Like, what does this prove, though?
Yeah, like
if
you doing all this shit
in front of a cop. Like, what does this?
What if people to beat your ass with that stick? Like,
I was threatened. I'm like, I see why.
I understand your anger, Mr. Officer.
Yeah.
So technically you're dinosaur walking towards the cop. He does feel threatened. It's like scaring away a bear. You made yourself bigger. Yes. You made yourself a bigger threat.
Shoot him. Just shoot him. Shoot the J. Shoot it.
So go ahead and get into that trivia.
Let's get to this trivia. Booyah. First trivia here. It's quite a few. I'll try to get to only the good ones.
Okay.
The neighborhood where the movie takes place is the same street where director F. Gary Gray grew up in South Central Los Angeles, California.
Well, he wrote the book on how to survive in South Central.
But here's what gets interesting. The scene where Debo punches Red into the air is the house in which Gary grew up. I know, I said the same thing, yes. So, another one. In the flashback scene where Smokey is in the car with Hector and his friend, two men can be seen sitting on the block wall in the background.
You can see them, yes.
The men were residents of the neighborhood who wanted to be difficult towards the production staff, knowing they couldn't tell them what to do on their own property. So they remained in the shot despite offers from the staff, which included compensation or a walk-on role in the movie. So it's like they come to you like, hey, we'll give you $1,000 to just move over to your porch, or we'll give you a part of the movie, just need you to move right now. You're like, nah. So what's the purpose? So you can watch a movie, like we sit right there in the back. You can't see me
older black people won't be told what to do.
Under any circumstances.
None.
This is very interesting. The cast and crew were warned well ahead of time not to wear anything red during the filming. 126th Street, where this movie was shot, was well inside the territory of Crip Street Gang, known for wearing distinct blue bandanas, whereas their bitter rivals, the Bloods, well, we know what the difference is. So for their own safety,
rivals.
Yeah, bitter. Red clothing was banned from the set because anybody wearing red clothing will be assumed to be sympathetic. Might people write this?
Yes.
Yeah, we know what it is.
So how Dana get away with that red and white striped shirt when she was getting her hair braided?
Okay, there to the house.
No, she was outside with it. Y'all seen Craig?
She had a red hat? She had a
red and white striped shirt. She changed from that black one piece.
Yeah, like it was it wasn't like that red color.
No, it wasn't bright red. It was like a burnt orangish red, but you shouldn't be wearing any kind of
I think
red.
that's how I get it wrong. It's not red. It's burnt orange. It's burnt orange. Fuck you mean?
They're trying to stop these crack walls.
I'm gonna change from bad to good. Now, here's the thing. Here's a good one. DJ Pooh, who is red, was originally set to play Smokey. However, New Line Cinema pressed producers for a better-known actor, reaching a deal with Chris Tucker, even though he didn't.
He wasn't a better-known actor.
But he was a known comedian. I do remember because him on Def Jam was like a huge deal.
Did you know who they wanted instead?
Martin Lawrence.
Oh yeah, Chris Rock and if that's what coming up. It's Chris Rock and Tommy Davidson.
Chris Rock hard.
And let me get that one out the way. So Tommy Davidson also was supposed to play Ezel.
Oh, damn.
We talked about that on the Tommy D comedy show.
We did?
Yes.
I remember that part.
Y'all brought it up.
Are you supposed to be in Friday?
Was it Friday? Or
No, it was Coming to
something
America.
else? Oh yeah.
Oh, he had the TV show.
Yeah,
where he was Akeem.
Yeah, we watched that. Never mind. I'm sorry about bringing that up, y'all.
Don't ever do that again.
Fuck.
Okay, so did I lose it? Go back. All right, the clothes that Ice Cube wears at the beginning and the end of this movie are the same clothes he wore at the end of Boys in the Hood. We'll save that for segment 3. Just I want to go ahead and confirm your shit early.
Thank you. I appreciate you for setting me up.
So setting you up for greasing you up for the slide.
Greasing me up for the sliding.
Okay, Mr. Jones, a dog catcher by trade, watches man's best friend.
I told you I knew
about
that
a genetically
movie.
engineered dog that becomes homicidal.
Didn't I tell you I knew that movie? I know that movie. It was a friendlier version of Cujo.
Pretty much, yes. There are no white people in this movie.
Not a one.
Only black people, 2 Hispanic dudes, and an Asian guy in the store. An Asian guy in the black-owned store, yes.
With the hip-hop gear.
On the VHS cassette jacket, it correctly synopsizes, what the hell? I've never seen that word before, that Craig and Smokey owe money to Debo and not Big Worm, as it actually transpires. So it's a mistake. If you actually have the old Friday
VHS.
We have the VHS. I'll
take a picture of that shit.
I don't have it in my possession. I bet you Gus still has it.
You think you still got it?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure. I'll call him.
Let's see if I think that's one of the the scene where Smokey walks up to Big Worm and says, "What's up, Big Perm?" I mean Big Worm.
He was
It actually was a blooper. He actually fucked that up, but they kept it. So it's unintentional. That's one of the funniest parts.
But I mean, he started off that scene with disrespect, so you're not gonna get no sympathy.
True. And according to A.J. Johnson, the character Ezel was initially going to be played by Tommy Davidson. However, after Davidson was unable to fulfill the role, A.J. stepped in and played the neighborhood crackhead and said that he based the character around his brother, who was an addict, and explained some of the craziest moments dealing with his brother. One story in particular, he recounted hitting his brother with a car and seeing his brother bounce right up as if nothing happened. And I think that's pretty much the last really good one. Oh, this one's stupid. So remember when Ice Cube dropped the Ice Cube and they looked at the camera? I was like, Ice Cube thing. That's what they were trying to do.
Oh.
They're clever.
Yeah, I know. It took me 30 years to figure that out.
No, the only way that would have been clever is if Ice Cube would have dropped that Ice Cube and then started going by O'Shea Jackson. That's clever.
Because he dropped the Ice Cube.
You're welcome.
I saw what you did there. That was a goodie.
It took me a second.
Show me why you were great. You showed me why you were great right there. I like it.
I was like, what? Oh.
Bitch.
Okay.
Oh, and then you carried it too.
So wait for it.
You.
Superman at hope.
Well played. I like that. But yes, that's all the trivia that I have. Those are all the good ones. I did some research.
Thank you, sir.
I'm proud of you guys.
Thank you.
You ending season 8 strong.
I saw my rating black bottom.
That boy shined it, bud. He shined
He
it.
did shine it.
Shining, yeah.
Shining, yeah. All of this trivia. I've been losing my mind.
Where the fuck is Carmen?
I'll text Teddy.
Shout out to Teddy.
Love you, Teddy Ted.
Ted, bud. Now we had some characters on the show.
Speaking of which, I saw Levi Ether yesterday.
Ooh, how is he?
He's doing all right. He was on the
Leviathan. Try again with Leviathan.
We need to bring that back around.
Yeah, goddamn, but we had some fire ass shows.
In the tut.
Yeah, but never came out.
So why we great? Shit.
Have you ever seen a steady mom? Steady momming.
Oh my God. What are we doing? We have a whole network right here. Our network of unreleased shit is fucking insane. It's fucking insane.
Yeah, niggas already got.
Nigga, beef and vegans, nigga. That's coming. I'm gonna do that shit.
The nigga, like I said, motherfuckers already had a motherfucking theme song already for that shit.
Yeah. And then I started steady momming for real.
Right.
Love the babies. I'm done.
Bad as
All
fuck.
right. Do y'all want to get into this Final Friday fiasco? Or do y'all want to go ahead and jump into the movie?
What's the Final Friday fiasco?
Christ over here. What's your name for the show?
Red and blue, nigga.
Oh, okay.
No, red is blue. What you gonna call it? Red is blue. Lost the grandmama change.
Oh, Chris Colors. That's what I was trying to think.
Chris Colors.
Christ colors.
Christ Colors.
Oh, you was talking about the Final Friday, about them coming back around doing the Friday.
So if you watch all like the interviews, everybody keeps asking you like why the Friday never got remade. Recently, a whole bunch of people started coming out doing different interviews, and I think it was either No Phase on Love or one of them that talked about how
I don't like that
love.
nigga.
Yeah, if I called No Phase on Love, I would no first no, and then you say it. But him or somebody else just talked about how they only got paid like what $5,000 to do that movie. If you know about the movie, another trivia thing.
Chicken coop?
What?
You ain't see them twitches he was just doing, nigga. Yeah. You smoking with Hector and them?
You smoking my shit? Hell no! Fuck with your shit? Hell no! Oh, hashtag. No, so I think they got paid like $5,000 to do Friday.
Okay.
And if let me try to remember it correctly. I think it's $5,000, but that was like the minimum that you had to pay actors.
Correct.
So I think like he got it, Ezell got it, like everybody pretty much got $5,000.
Even if they didn't, if they did, they have to be like official actors? Just because you're in the movie, don't mean you're
I don't know if it's because the union and all that kind of stuff. I don't know if that was the reason.
Like the SAG.
Right.
The SAG, yeah.
Yeah.
So when it came time, like to do like the second one, everybody talked about the Chris Tucker one, like he wanted like 15, 20 mil. Understandable. Okay, move him out of the
He
equation.
Exploded though.
Yeah.
He was doing fucking Rush Hour and shit. So
now
Money Talks.
Is that Fifth Element already?
Dead President.
Dead President.
Ooh. Can we do that?
Dead President. Season 9 should be all movies. Like it. No, they're around movies to do. Anyway, so when it came down to the second movie, a lot of people didn't come back because they wanted more money. And their thing was, Q was all like, well, it's not in the budget. At first, I was like, yeah, he should have paid, Q should have paid them. Then I really thought about it. The movie Friday was shot in 20 days.
Mm-hmm.
Let's say big worm scenes. That maybe took 2 days. So if you made $5,000 in 2 days.
Nigga, how do you fuck up? You playing with my money is like playing with my emotions. You can't really flub that line too many times. Nigga, you showed up in your car, you showed up in an ice cream truck, you got called on the phone like twice, and that was it.
And you got $5,000 for that, but you want more. The next time
you weren't even technically in 2 of the scenes you were in. It was just your voice.
But yeah, certain people, as they wanted more money, that's why I think as it got longer and longer, people's profiles grew. Like it's not as easy to get like a Regina King to come back to do Friday if she's already doing like she already popping out Boondocks. It's hard to get.
She wasn't close to doing the Boondocks at that point.
No, I'm talking about later on when they got discussed. Like
but
in the
she
2000s.
was getting ready to do. Was Higher Learning before or after Friday?
That was same year.
Same year?
Yeah, same year.
So
Like
her and Cubby was in 2 movies together.
Yeah,
in
but
the same year.
I'm not talking. I don't mean. I'm talking about the last Friday.
Talking about
The one
like
where everybody
2000.
came back.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but I am combining the two. So that's why you didn't see some people in next Friday and Friday after next.
And she was also doing Queen of the South. Like she was. Regina makes movies. Regina is doing like she's
Watchmen. Like now the Watchmen.
She's moved.
She's directing and all that stuff.
Yeah, she's making money.
But I think it was like maybe 10 or 15 years ago when they were saying they really was talking about doing the last Friday.
Mm-hmm.
But Chris backed out 20 million. But then he said something about like he didn't want to portray the image of smoking weed and all that stuff. Like my nigga,
we could have changed it up.
In my head, I already had that whole last Friday shit played in my head. Like he went to rehab, he became a pastor, but like you say he was thinking about backsliding. But you have to actually have him smoking weed in the movie. Like you could have played that a whole different way, but Chris is Chris. He wanted his money, whatever. But yeah, the last Friday, I guess it's like big word. Oh, I want this a super amount of money, nigga. The budget is not the same budget, or even the budget that you're not worth that. You wasn't in the movie like that. And the movie's not gonna be centered around you. But I think the certain people like Debo, John Witherspoon, all of them were down to do it. They just passed before they got a chance to get done. But
they were also in the second one.
Yeah, but I say but they were the ones that were always been down to do it. It's just with certain people like Faison, Chris Tucker. I think who else? There was somebody else. But basically, there was like 2 or 3 people holding it up. But they were trying to blame Cube, and Cube was like, "No, y'all asking for this much, and the studio didn't want to pay." That's all it really was. Like Cube doesn't pay these niggas out of his own pocket like he did the first one. So it is what it is. So that's why we never got in last Friday, because niggas want to get paid. And then people ended up passing away before it got done. The niggas had 20-something years to pull that off.
Behind the scenes stuff. So we can go ahead and get into segment 2, MEMEFYING the movie Friday. So the movie starts like any other Black Hood movie started, or like a BET-esque movie. I know y'all seen the little like skits that people will be doing, like, hey, this is your typical start of the Black movie. They'll have like the music playing and they show pictures on the wall. And then it goes like, hey, I used to grow up, I grew up in this house, you know, da 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 da. And then it'll be like, until I had that fateful day. Boom.
That's me. I bet you wonder how I got myself in this situation.
So yeah.
Let me take you back to the beginning.
Right.
The old school songs start playing. And then niggas gotta be dancing or something. So somebody graduated or something.
At a barbecue.
Celebrate for something. Pump it for something.
Right. So yeah, so it started off typical. I caught that when I first watched it. I'm like, okay, yeah, all right.
With the Isley Brothers.
I want to see what tomorrow brings.
Ooh,
Trying to see another day.
Wow.
Trying to find a better way.
Better way.
All right. So y'all can go through it.
Hey, give me all the.
No, time out. No. Nigga, we carried the whole Josie podcast, nigga. How about you do it?
Yeah.
Nigga did 1,
maybe 2
shows where he shined.
Talk about our better pay.
Or else.
Fuck you think you is Ron O'Neal or something? Talking about I better pay or else. Bitch, nigga.
All right.
Taz was in the right.
Yeah.
He could have just pistol whipped him and kept him moving.
Nah, because that pistol whipping wouldn't have shut him up.
No, you can't.
Shut him up.
So when you come into my house, O&B buddy,
yep,
and call me all kind of bitch niggas.
Yeah.
Talking about suck my dick and shit.
In my house. You looking at my wife a certain way, looking like you about to talk about my wife. Talk about my wife. So
yeah.
No, he had that. He did what needed to be done.
Shout out to Samuel.
Tat.
What
the fuck, man?
Why wasn't Samuel Jackson in Friday?
Well, I mean, when he already pulled the gun out, that was your cue to shut the fuck up. And he didn't take that cue.
What do we do?
Well, Taz did got kind of loud with that nigga for the. What the fuck you mean you ain't got the other yet, motherfucker? You put the couple. He did provoke that.
Well, he owed them some bread.
Money is like fucking with my emotions.
But why do you pick that time in the middle of a card game to bring up some old shit?
He was losing. He was probably losing.
He called Domino.
Well, hey, maybe he been ducking him.
Now, if you duck, you ain't gonna come to no.
He'll come out the shit
And be comfortable.
You're ready to die.
Oh shit! Hashtag weak bobs are back. Weak
You got
bob.
some glue?
Weak bobs, boy. Shout out to Regina with the weak bob.
My track slipped down.
So yeah, so goddamn yeah. Cereal.
Oh wait, no. The movie starts
Didn't
with
you
old
take
women.
a note about Pop sleeping with the teddy bear?
Yeah, you looking at my notes.
Of course.
Yeah, so why you reading my notes?
So if you got the notes, why did you start kicking this shit off? Nigga, that's what we saying. Nigga, you got the notes in front of you.
I didn't
hold it like this when you're typing, and I'm trying to watch TV, but talk to you. You got on these big ass fucking glasses. You can't see. You can't hear.
See. You can barely podcast. Like, God damn.
That's right.
Boy, you trash. All the way around.
But brush that weak ass fade.
But go ahead, sir.
Okay, so movie starts off with older women banging on doors at 8:27 in the morning.
First of all, that was classic like hood life though.
Yeah. Is 8:27 too early for them to be banging on the door?
No,
I thought that was actually a pretty decent time.
No, because Jehovah's Witnesses used to like bang on doors at like 7.
That's what I'm saying. I was like, it was like 7:10. I'm like, man. But Ice Cube.
The Mormons were pretty bad too.
Yeah. But were they in the city though?
They didn't come to Compton. They didn't bring no bikes to Compton. Shit. They get left in Compton. Shit. No, but why was Cube the one that got up?
Because his alarm was getting ready to go off. He get up at 8:30 every day.
For what?
Work. This was his first day without a job. He just got fired yesterday.
Touche. So then, yes, he slams the door in these older black queen's face who was trying to save his soul.
Were they?
Hey, they were trying to give him the pamphlet. He said he had.
Giving somebody a pamphlet ain't saving it. And who will save your soul?
You know what saved my soul? The little Bible books about the end of the world.
In Revelation.
Yeah. You scared the fuck out of me.
The Left Behind series.
No, I read 3 of them shits. I remember when Nicolay dropped a nigga.
And now you out here suntanning in hell, boy. Them books didn't do shit to you, boy.
So he did slams the door in their faces. It gets called half dead and all the shit. So Ice Cube's a zombie, a black zombie.
Well, they weren't really about the Lord if they cussing this young man.
Hey, we all fall short.
Goddamn. How you gonna come talk to me about the Lord and then try to you cussing at me?
You slammed the door in my face.
Well, you supposed to know how to reserve your spirit.
Well, there's no commandment against cursing.
I'm just saying, you're supposed to be walking the walk.
She is. She's
walking
up to niggas' houses at 8:27 in the morning. She's walking that walk.
Nobody knows whether or not.
Nobody
knows whether or not Jesus cursed or not.
Yeah, once somebody slammed the door in Jesus' face, he said that shit.
And he was a carpenter.
And you know what I'll say to that? Justified.
And he was drunk.
I'm gonna say this. So when they nailed him to the cross, did he cuss?
Probably.
I don't remember no.
I'm not answering.
You don't know. You don't know anybody personally who was there.
So how y'all bringing up shit like, oh y'all, you don't know da 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 da?
Because we don't know. So who's to say she was in the wrong for cussing?
Because you're supposed to upheld it yourself.
So cussing is wrong.
I ain't say cussing was wrong, but it's like, hey.
So what the fuck are you saying?
No, what am I saying is, hey, he slammed the door in your face. It's like, okay, peace. Let's move on to the next.
Maybe she woke up and chose violence.
Let me argue in Kim terms here. So what he's saying is, he's not saying cussing is wrong, but it's wrong for a Christian to do.
Why?
Because they're supposed to hold themselves to a higher standard. They're supposed to be above that.
Why are you knocking on my door if you can't even handle a door slammed in your face? You disrespecting me. It's like, you half dead motherfucker. Like, okay, well, what the fuck you come to my house talking to me for? about the Lord and how to do right and be righteous, and then you say that's hypocritical. That's all I'm saying.
Well, because I tried to save your soul, and apparently you don't give a fuck about it.
Well, you need to say yourself.
So fuck you
Ice
and
Cubby,
your soul.
Ice Cubby said it best. Check yourself before you wreck yourself. So she didn't check herself first before she tried to check him.
In the words of the great Biggie Wells, it's just a movie. You think too much to it. It's just a movie.
No, fuck that.
It was a movie.
The fact that you went 1997 white boy on me?
The fuck? What happened in 97?
Check yourself before you wreck yourself.
Because tricks like you is
Bad for your health.
And white people used to say, hey, buddy, check yourself.
That's another one of those phrases. That's another phrase that niggas say, like, what the fuck?
So, yeah, that's all I'm trying to say.
Okay, I hear what you're saying, but I'm going to pull the pops on that one. It's just a movie.
No, you're not going to skate out of this one, boy.
They're dancing in the street on this one. So, okay, am I going? Are you going?
Go ahead, boy.
So, he proceeds to go back to the kitchen, and then he gets a giant
that's
box.
A mixing bowl.
Yeah, he got a goddamn cake bowl for a goddamn cereal.
That's a mixing bowl.
And then he got a box of Captain Crunch, which he proceeded to pull the whole goddamn box into one bowl, and then say, "Yeah." So he knew he was fucking up. He knew he was taking shit from the whole family.
Not just that, but that nigga don't value his life. After a couple spoonfuls of certain types of cereal, my mouth hurt.
That roof, boy. Roof gone. Roof of your mouth gone,
and
boy.
this ain't like it's the one with the crunch berries in it to where
it was the
where they dissolve and you don't got to do like a lot of mouth work. No, this was pure Captain. All crunch.
No berries.
All
no
crunch.
No birds. No. And you know, you're right. If I have the Captain Crunch without the berries, I'm not pouring a big ass bowl of that shit. Even off the roof of your mouth. No, nigga.
Because after a couple spoonfuls, your shit hurt.
No, after a couple of spoonfuls, like, yeah, these taste regular.
Raw.
I put them away.
Shit raw.
It's like shit fire or anything.
What is in the goddamn Captain Crunch?
Corn.
Nah, fan.
Sugar
make the roof of your mouth raw.
It's like the coating to make the cereal shiny. That hurts.
Should that be outlawed? Like, should them cereal be outlawed?
Mad shit should be outlawed. When we let it rock. Goddamn gummy bears, all that shit. That's like goddamn
nigga, honey bunches of oats, like the crunch honey bunches. That shit hurt.
Well,
it tastes delicious, but it hurts.
Granola bars hurt too.
What's that? Pure Valley.
Is it Pure Valley or True Valley? What is it again? Nature's Valley.
Them niggas hurt.
Yeah, the hard ass sticks.
You gotta bang them before you eat them. Like the granola you had that one time that chipped my tooth.
They were straight out of Sprouts. That was whole. Those were
like 4
organic.
years ago, he had some granola, and I was like, "This shit is delicious." It was hard as fuck, but this shit is delicious.
Whole left side of your mouth gone.
Teeth gone.
I had to get that tooth pulled.
Jesus, I think I got it. I broke my shit on the. We'll talk that story later. So he proceeds to pour the giant ass bowl of cereal. He goes to the refrigerator, picks out a carton of milk that
don't even have a. First of all, so this ain't Harlem Nights to where it's just a swallow. This is like this much milk. No, not even that much is left in that carton because he did this and it was all out.
Like the
light as fuck.
So when you lift up a carton, a paper carton of milk, you can judge how much is in there. You could tell. You even could have did like this if you felt like it was a little on the light side, but there's no way you pick it up and it weighs nothing and you think you about to fill your mixing bowl to the brim.
I think that's what bothers me because he was still like cheesing with that shit in his hand like he knew that shit was full.
Or maybe he was just
really like even if I had a look of concern.
Which leads me to believe that
he was just caught in the hype.
He didn't smoke weed. He was on crack.
Yeah. No.
So he was a functioning addict?
He drinks. That's what he said. He drinks. So there's no milk in there. He gets mad and immediately goes to the trash can
to throw it away.
Once again, no respect for the house. Oh, I'm sorry. Then he opens up the refrigerator looking like you were just in the refrigerator like 20 seconds ago.
Like maybe
one carton of milk.
Maybe one carton will appear when I open it up again.
So once again, that shows how.
But I also want to point out that his parents, he got that from his mom and his dad. His dad's walking around with a whole bag of grapes, not a bowl, not a paper towel, not a handful, a whole bag of grapes.
In fairness, he paid for them. He's on the house with a fucking job, so he should be able to walk around with a bag of grapes.
First of all, he had a job up until that day. Let's stop acting like Craig was habitually unemployed.
Well,
we got to stop that.
Craig was not very smart or generous with his money.
Yeah, how long was he working at?
So how much money did he spend on that gun?
I was trying not to jump to that part, but that's where I was getting to. Like, if you have
if
you spent your whole money on you spent your whole check on a gun, but you couldn't put no groceries in the house.
Was he paying bills though?
Mm-hmm. That's what I'm saying. We don't know.
I think maybe Pops would have had him have some sort of responsibility because he didn't have a car.
He did take the trash out, so he must be still living in the house like he's in his second childhood. He's still in his childhood.
So you're working, you're bringing home. So you spent all of that on a gun? Impossible.
Well, his check might have been low. He probably missed a couple of days.
That's one check though. You didn't save nothing.
You had $200 left.
Nothing of what you wore or had in your room looked like you purchased it.
Nothing in his room added up to $200 except for that gun. That's the only thing in his whole shit that was like $200. So what the fuck did you buy?
We don't
with
know.
Your other checks?
We don't know.
Oh, he probably. You know what he did? He spent his money at the show with old girl.
Big booty holes.
Up with it.
Gucci mama.
Up with it.
So yeah.
Let me see you touch the ground. It prepared. That song prepared me for life.
I think that Craig was with old girl and he did spend money on her, which is why he had the $20 too.
Tricking.
Yeah, he was at the show.
Tricking. Digging in my pocket, it ain't tricking if you got it.
Yes, it is.
No, it's not.
Got it, nigga.
No, it's not. But
yes, it is. Tricking is paying for attention.
So he technically wasn't asking her for her money. He was asking for some of his money back.
If he paid bills.
But he was at the show with another chick, not old girl.
Somebody keeps coming to get Craig because he don't got a car.
That's a good point. Ain't no buses out there, motherfucker. So, yeah, that's a good point. So, where did his money go?
We don't know.
And I said, that's one check.
That's one check. We're only talking about one paycheck that he just picked up yesterday.
He had the fresh flannel on.
Nigga.
Word. And the Nikes.
Were the Cortezes or some shit?
No, those weren't Cortezes.
Then what the fuck would he spend money on? Because they were their J's. Were there some Dunks? Were there some the Jordan 1s?
Nope.
Then they should have cost more than $100. So what did he spend his money on? Still the same question. But let's get off that topic. So go back to the kitchen scene. That's when hashtag every time I'm in the kitchen. You in the kitchen.
In the goddamn refrigerator. Eating up all the food.
All the chicken. All the pig's feet.
All the collard greens. All the hog maws.
I like
collard. I want some of them pig feet. So that right there tells me he does not contribute to the house. So what do you spend your money on?
Always in the kitchen.
And you don't smoke weed, so what do you spend your money on?
Warm brew.
I drink.
That OE.
And those were cheap.
What do you spend your money on? You're not buying bottles of Hennessy.
Maybe it went all on that watch.
What watch? Oh, yeah. So that was the last check. He bought that watch in the last check. That's what it was. Okay, there we go. Now we're talking.
And then he saved up the rest of his checks to buy that gun.
I'm sorry. Random question if I forget this. Smokey owed Big worm, $200.
Correct. Why didn't he pawn his necklace?
That's what I said.
Take those diamonds out of your ear.
And nigga about to die over $200 with a chain on.
I know a nigga that died for respect, and he ain't even had none.
Yeah.
Shout out to Geechee, got it over
Shout out to battle rap.
So yeah, this is all stupid. So we can jump in the head because we think how stupid this shit is. So go back. QB did take the trash out. Once again, you had one job. I just had to take the trash out before you went to sleep.
Mm-hmm.
And what did he say?
I fell asleep.
How did he say it?
I fell asleep.
He said it like he said it like like a teenager, of course. But if he's a grown man, so it's like you talk like the nerve of you to ask me like, yeah, I fell asleep. Like, nigga, what the fuck?
Yeah.
Fuck that trash. Fuck that trash.
Yeah,
I wish you was asleep right now so I could wake your ass up
With a left hook.
So he had to do all that to take the trash out.
Yeah.
He has a quick conversation with little Chris.
Now knock these over. Of course he will.
Nobody knocking over your stupid trash
But it's
cans.
the same fucking trash cans from last week. So what do you mean knock these over? Nigga, I already have.
These over. Shut up, punk. He didn't even try to catch him. So then he goes back into the house. And somehow, goddamn, the mom made 6 plates. She made pancakes. No, the leftover was pork chops. But she said she made eggs, bacon, sausage, pork chops. What did she say?
Eggs, goddamn.
Pancakes. So she made all that in like 2 minutes. And made none for nobody else.
Just to show you that black women are the backbone of every household, and
Black woman is the backbone. Wow, wow, wow.
and how Mama made miracles.
Wow, wow, wow.
And how Mama made miracles.
Music and movie somewhere.
Pandering.
Bitch. I'm getting a good mood, good groove. Pump me up. Pump me up.
Fix your face. Hurry up.
Pump me up.
Oh, shit.
Al Pacino. Oh, God. So, no, that's... Black
woman is the backbone.
Black woman is the backbone. But that just goes to show you that black women are the backbone of the household and can do anything in a matter of minutes, if not seconds.
We saw what happened with Angela Bassett and goddamn Vampire in Brooklyn. But
Do you feel me with her hair? And then also, this is how Pac's mom made miracles every Thanksgiving.
So boom, I thought about this part too. In the first 10 minutes of the movie, you see how selfish the parents are. We said pops with the grapes.
Yep.
And then the mom's made a whole goddamn meal for
So why
herself.
would we expect him to have any money?
and be responsible.
Or for anybody to save or give him money to save his life?
I'm gonna throw all that out the window. Nobody will feed Dana?
She eat at school.
I hope so, because ain't no goddamn cereal no more.
Her boyfriend,
Ain't no cereal, no milk, no leftovers.
ain't no her punk ass boyfriend go come pick her up.
All right, don't get homeboy fucked up.
Wah, wah, wah.
Nigga, you need
Gaming on you.
You need to worry about Big Red fucking you up.
Nice comeback.
Damn. So nobody gave a fuck about Dana eating habits. Everybody for themselves for the meals.
She spent her bread on her hair.
Fair. So I guess she eat the goddamn weaves and shit. Just for sustenance and nutrition.
That's why she asked her mama, "You got some glue? Bitch, I'm hungry."
I need to sniff.
Yeah. So then she sit down eating. Oh, then what's called? Old girl called her. Who the fuck you went to the show with last night?
I ain't go to the show last night.
Lies. Wait, I'm thinking. We said my cousin's sister's
baby father, brother-in-law was at the movie, and was at the show, and they said they saw you hugged up with some tramp. Not tell me who she was.
You made my sister got it.
Tracy. Your baby daddy's sister, cousin-in-law Tracy is a
goddamn.
Oh, she a lot. She a lot. She ain't with nobody. Tell the bitch whoever she is, when I catch her, I'ma be there, and you know it.
So she had Mac 10 laying in the bed behind her.
No, he was. That was that bitch ass nigga Chauncey. No, that was that. He was dark skinned. That was that whole ass nigga Chauncey.
Or it could have been Nick Dog.
Well, he needs people for the goddamn car place. He got her recruiting.
Yeah,
shit.
He got her a Honda Civic. Shit, that was Nick Dog. If you don't know what I'm talking about,
Nick Dog laying in the cut.
So if you don't know what we talk about, go watch meme number 99 Trey. I think it was 9 Trey, 9-3. Set it off, but we memeified Set It Off, so you'll know who Nick Dog is when we go watch.
And this is
meme number 93 with Nick Dog.
Summer Walker stole her whole style from old girl.
From Paula Jai Walker, Parker.
Yeah, in that movie.
Mm-hmm.
Put that out there. Every time I see that fucking album cover, I'm like, this fucking old girl from a goddamn Friday and shit. Kind of shit. Anyway, it took niggas years to realize there was a nigga in the back.
Yeah, I didn't see that.
I seen that immediately.
I saw like 10, 15 years later. It was in the movie. I was a kid. I was looking for that shit. But yes.
Well, she had it on loop.
I had it. Yeah,
I
had it.
That's fair. Yeah,
It was a. You see this nigga in the back with his fucking Dickies.
His shirt off.
His shirt off with Dickies on and shit. Out here banging, swinging and banging and shit.
Nah, he was put up. He wasn't swinging.
So he hangs his phone up. He goes sit down, and they get into a conversation with his mom about game.
You know what's wrong with you? You have no game.
You talk about game.
Yeah, you
I got
here,
all the game.
So you out here tricking, goddamn. I know you spent that money last night. Shit, what you doing?
Trash ass nigga. You're scared of Debbie. Like you ain't got no game. Nigga, I got it. Your hoes are trash.
Now your father, he got game.
Wait a minute. We skipped.
Like he was in the bathroom.
No, we just skipped the part.
Yeah, well, you went to the bathroom.
We did the bathroom talk. So yes, we did that part. So
Oh, that nigga was dropping them Fifth Ward D's on him.
Somebody said that.
Grapes cleared them out.
Somebody said that. Grapes. He had the Dr. Sebi grapes.
Niggas detoxing this bitch.
He had the Dr. Sebi grapes cleansers.
Straight from his garden.
Yeah, I got that in my notes. I was like, damn, what cleansers was he using, boy? Boy.
And they was coming out solid, not watery at all.
I ain't trying to be no dog catcher. Why not?
Hey, so I want to ask this question of you guys. Did the dog bite him because his ass still smelled like shit? You know, dogs like to sniff each other's butts because they stink.
Dr. Sebi grapes.
So John Witherspoon's butt still stunk.
Or maybe he spelled the grapes on him. He's like, oh, this guy's he's pretty organic.
Yeah, the soil is rich.
Well, technically no, because dogs aren't supposed to have grapes. They're toxic to them.
Black dogs be eating chicken, goddamn ribs.
Drinking milk out the cup.
That's not grapes.
I'm just saying. And then we talking about black dogs.
They eat whatever we give them. And they're thankful to get it.
I don't think he's dog catching in a black neighborhood.
Okay. Well, he in Beverly Hills.
You think they'll allow him in Beverly Hills?
Chihuahua.
So yeah, he was in the bathroom.
So
it's my pleasure.
So mom lying. So now in the beginning when we see the mom and the dad is selfish,
and the mom is a liar.
Mom lied to my face.
Yeah.
I specifically asked you.
You tell
Pops about, no, I wouldn't do that to my baby.
Correct.
So now you lied to me. You manipulated me, and then really think, that we had a real trust.
Emotional abuse.
Emotional damage. So yeah.
Where did that shit come from?
Some Chinese.
Yeah, I thought it was
on TikTok.
Yeah. So emotional damage. That's perfect.
Emotional damage.
So then he comes out and talks to the mom about where the game part comes in.
Well, maybe back in the Gap, Dad had game.
Nah, I don't think so. I think she was just happy to have a man.
He was just a provider.
Yeah, he had a good job catching dogs.
That's a part of game.
Did he work for
Bitch, I'll fulfill.
You know, how many niggas got good jobs, but the game weak as fuck?
I pay your rent.
Thank you, baby. Thank you, booby.
I buy your clothes. I'll cook your dinner too, baby.
Ooh, baby.
As soon as I get home from work.
Let's talk about that real fast. So he essentially right there set the bar way too fucking high. and then it didn't ask for anything in return.
And then MEMEFYING came in and said, nah.
I said, fuck that.
Hold my drink. let me be a housekeeper.
Nigga said, hold my drink.
Fuck what Booby was talking about. I can be a housekeeper.
I don't want to go to work.
No,
yeah, sure, about to pay your rent. I'll just run you bad water. So what's your worth?
No, they did it right. They're like, hey, you go to work. And like in the morning, I'll get your breakfast ready and get you ready for work.
I'm gonna show.
I ain't going. You gonna go.
Right. Show you what you're worth.
I got a job. I got to clean this house, nigga. House got to stay clean, don't it? That's a job.
I wanna be your housekeeper. Was he in an interview?
In the evening, I could get your bath water ready.
I got to be at the house to get that done. So I can't go to work.
Show you what you're worth.
My job is to show you what you're worth, not to go out there in the world and show somebody else what they're worth. So let me do my job. Let me love you.
I'm gonna see if
I want to go to work.
I'm gonna see.
That seemed like he was in an interview. Like he was just like, hey, I could be a housekeeper. I could do this. I could do that. Do that. It seemed like he was in an interview.
Isn't that what this is? Dating is just interviews.
Well, they were handing out coochie applications, and he filled one out. So.
Yeah. Craig had no game.
No, he didn't. He was tricking.
And it's tricking if you got it. So then pops up the bathroom, stunk the whole house up.
Dropping sneaky loads.
And then asked the other niggas to open windows up. Like he just do that shit. He did that shit. And it was that shit. So everybody leaves. And then the famous speech, the word of the day is?
Job.
J-O-B.
You get you a job today.
In this house, you either work or you go to school.
So, and then Craig proceeds to not do any of that shit for the whole fucking day, by the way. He said, fuck, I'm gonna stand on the porch and talk.
And it wasn't like he was doing them online.
He didn't have computers. I couldn't fill it out on my phone.
It wasn't an instant apply button.
That nigga got a speech from his dad and proceeded to go outside and work out for no reason.
Nigga did one set.
Was it even a set?
No, it wasn't.
Her mama got an ass too.
Nigga did 6 reps and it stopped.
Like, that does it for the day.
He did 6 reps of 50 pounds and said, yeah, I got this.
Neighborhood can't hold me.
Boy, and it almost nailed you down.
Shit, Debo held you down, shit.
And picked you up.
And choked you out.
And almost caved in your rib cage. Shit.
How the fuck did he get up from that?
He shouldn't have got up.
Yeah, like that should have not only knocked out your wind.
One of his ribs should have been broken. Like
broken.
Real life shit.
A lung punctured.
Yeah.
Something.
Something should have been punctured and his ribs should have been like broken.
He should still be in the hospital to this day.
But he's gonna pick up a full ass trash can and throw it at a nigga.
Yeah.
Okay. so boom. So they all leave, and then I guess Craig goes back to his room, and then Smokey proceeds to get ready to do
reps.
Nothing. Get ready to do nothing.
With his wide open window.
Wide open window with a sheet blocking it, like that's gonna
with
protect
a
him
gun
from the bullets.
in a drawer.
Surprised Ezell didn't come in there and take that and hop back out the window.
If niggas know Ezell live in their neighborhood and just goes in windows, why would you leave it open?
Exactly. They want to get robbed. They're asking for it. Victim blaming. So
why didn't Smokey blame it on Ezell?
Oh, that he stole his drugs.
That wouldn't work. That would not have worked. And niggas still would have died for that shit. People don't care about nothing about that shit. Nigga, you better get my goddamn money.
So that means you're not responsible with what I give you.
Well, I'd blame it on Debo then.
Nah.
Like Debo just came
I would like to see the big
and
word.
shook me. Yeah.
No, if it was big word
Debo
versus
came and shook me down.
No,
If you want your money back, because I'm not about to go fight Debo. You need to go.
Worm would have just got his shooters and just shot him on.
You think Debo would have ran?
Nigga,
No,
Worm
he
would have
got shot down.
Worm would have shot that nigga. the same thing IQ did. We gonna do besides make me mad. Shut the fuck up. Kill that nigga and walk the fuck off. Worm would have killed beat Debo. That's why Debo stayed away from Worm. He didn't want that smoke. What about that life?
Don't lie.
So here's the other thing that bothered me. How did Smokey know to come to the window at that time?
Nigga was looking through the window.
So he get the window, did all that, and then like he went in there like, oh, fuck the sheet up. Put that back up. So Smokey comes in there.
I think he comes through the window at the same time every morning.
And in reality, what if Smokey did that and really got shot? Yeah, that's some shit you can get shot over. Don't come to my window until I break yourself, fool. I'm about to start shooting. They're like, oh shit, that was Smokey.
First of all, he didn't even go towards the drawer.
Smokey got
smoked.
He
He didn't even go towards the drawer, so Craig could have got murdered.
Craig could have died right there.
Mm-hmm.
True. So then Craig tell him, well, what the fuck you doing about curtain? Hey, that's a sheet. The curtain was around on the other side.
No, it was a pink curtain.
I thought that was a sheet.
Nope. It was a curtain that went in the middle, in between those curtains.
Oh, one of them joints.
And he ripped it down.
Why didn't you just like move to the
But
side?
why is it?
Why you just move it to the
but
side?
why is it behind the dresser?
This whole shit doesn't make any sense. Who designed this room? The mom, of course. So we blame her. Then Craig pulls a Cleo, pulling guns on friends. So
What the fuck you slapped me for?
Fuck you.
So was this the cool thing in the 90s when niggas just pull guns on each other like in friendly ways?
Sure.
Don't
Sure.
people. This is how I rock.
That's how Tupac's cousin died in Poetic Justice.
Khalil.
People out there in the world. This is just me. I can't speak for you guys. I have a personal rule.
Don't put no fucking gun on me. Ever.
No. If you pull a gun on me, you gotta use that shit. If you don't use that shit, be in fear for the rest of your life because at some point I will fucking kill you. You put my life in danger right there on the spot and you don't do shit. Okay. I'll catch you one day when you least suspect it.
You know how many black movies there are where somebody just randomly pulls a gun out for no reason?
And I'm starting to realize this is why white people and Asians and everybody are scared of us.
Yeah, because we don't know, we can't check ourselves.
No, it's because of the movies. They think we're really out just pulling guns on niggas for no reason.
Playing with guns.
I don't flash dance. Real
So
shit.
fuck you. Fuck you. Bring your ass outside. I gotta get dressed.
For what? For what?
To go sit outside, nigga.
And I mean,
Nigga
they
went to the whole outfit.
227 that whole day.
No place like home. We ain't leaving. We ain't leaving this bitch. We gotta go to the store. Fuck. We gotta go do some shit.
Times are changing every day, but we won't get by.
With those same away, no. Pull it together. We'll make it right. With help from my friends, I know we can fight. Cause there's no place like home. With your family around you, you're never alone. When you know that you're loved, there's no need to roam. Cause there ain't no place like better believe it. Ain't no place like better believe it. There ain't no place like there's no place like home. I mean, no place,
like
child. Woo!
Good job, guys. Love the energy. Love the energy. Good guys.
Great energy.
Shit. They
I ain't seen
227 that day. That whole day.
Yeah. So they
And sat on like dusty chairs and milk crates.
and hid jewelry in
In a shoebox top.
with no top on it.
And no, that was the top.
There was no top on top of top.
There was no bottom to the top.
Somehow the sun did not reflect off of Smokey's chain.
Or that big ass watch.
With the gap in the little table that they had.
Exactly.
It wasn't even a table.
And he was right there, so don't lie.
I ain't got nothing, man. Oh, we jumped ahead again.
What you got? Hey, what y'all up to?
None.
What you got on my 40? None. Don't lie.
Y'all some high rollers. Y'all broke. So when did Smokey and Craig become high rollers? or is Debo's standard so low for high rollers?
I mean, he has seen
super low.
He has seen Smokey's car, so you cannot.
Yeah, he's riding a bike.
Yes. So, perspective. Thank you.
Perspective.
And that's not even his bike. Last week he was walking.
The beach cruiser.
No, he's had the beach cruiser for months.
So, but you know what? That shows me that Debo did not totally, truly apply himself. If you walking 2 weeks ago and you say, you know what, I'm tired of walking, and somehow you end up with a beach cruiser, use that same energy, that same intimidation, get you a car.
Could have got that car from Red's dad.
You got the.
He could have hopped in the car when he was late stretched up.
Yeah, when he stole that chain, instead of stealing that chain from Red, you could have took his car keys.
Accident.
Or you could have waited for a big worm to pull up and just snatch him out the car.
Yeah, that car was so small. Debo could have went and picked the car up and took it home and shit. What are you talking about? Little ass goddamn car.
Could you imagine? Could you imagine him and Michael Clark Duncan
in the car and shit?
Riding in that car?
Goddamn Hot Wheels.
The guy sitting in the back seat just to drive that.
Michael Clark Duncan sitting all the way out the fucking trunk, feet on the engine.
Laid up, trying to drive. But so they go outside. Craig gets his 6 reps in real fast, and then they proceed. Oh, that's what we told about it. Oh yeah, got fired on his day off for stealing boxes. So they had him on tape. So he was off the day before. He was off the day before. So he was supposed to go with that day, but he didn't get fired. But then that doesn't make any sense. If he got fired the day before, when they said that Ezel was running down the street and that was the boxes that were stolen, how was he stealing the boxes that morning? After Craig already got fired.
So did Craig really steal those boxes?
I think Craig did steal those boxes.
And Ezel, where was he moving to?
I don't know why he stole the boxes, but the way, because he never really responded to if he actually did it or not. He always gave a look.
So Craig stole the boxes and Ezel stole them from Craig.
I believe that theory.
I can see that.
What were these boxes going to be used for?
A clubhouse.
Or, well,
he was going to build a box car.
Now,
a race car. Anything would have been better than Smokey's car.
What if they were dancing around the fact that, yes, he was stealing boxes.
Maybe he was stealing those boxes to dance.
What if he was stealing boxes, but when they were calling boxes, what if he was stealing packages with shit in them?
So that brings a different perspective, because when you think boxes, it's just like just empty boxes, like that you got to put together to put shit in. But he was probably stealing boxes with shit in it.
Yes, that makes more sense.
Because he didn't work at a box factory. He worked at Ups.
Yeah, he was at Ups. Yeah, stealing boxes.
Yeah, so
because Amazon wasn't a thing.
Amazon,
amazing.
It's amazing. But yeah, he was still. I believe he was still in packages. He gets up and then they see that when Debbie was running down the street.
Yep.
So Debbie. Nia Long is a beautiful woman. Me personally, she's like one of those beautiful women that I'm just not. She's beautiful. She's not attractive, or she's not sexy.
Her and Melinda Williams. They're
like cute. They're like, oh, you're beautiful.
They're
cute.
Adorable.
They're adorable, but they're not sexy. Even her running, it was like, oh, like, she had a nice body, but like, ooh, she sees Nia Long running. Nah.
Yeah, they was giving the same reaction to her that they was giving Miss Parker.
Yeah, there's levels of this shit. Like, nah. Miss Parker, okay.
No, she's adorable. I will give you that. In most roles, she's adorable.
And that's why I say I have a problem with her when she tried to do that. I call it when she did the Jada Pinkett shit. Like she's like get the hardcore. You hear my sister like she was a fucking man. Like shut the fuck up. You're cute. Get out of here. Get out of here.
Hey, even cute people lose it sometimes.
Wait, it sounds terrible. No, fuck you. It's like a white dude.
You lucky I'm not a man.
Otherwise,
I kick your ass myself.
What kind of
Like, oh man, give me your cheese. Like, you
okay,
so
move.
cute.
I thought about something. Why did Debo get so mad about that shit? Like, why he? If I would, and that's a terrible threat. Don't ever say that. You lucky I'm not a man. So you tell me you're not gonna do shit right now? Okay, cool. So, but why did he get so mad and hit her?
Like, nigga, we gonna shut that down.
Because nobody talks to him like that.
I don't give a fuck. I just beat your sister ass. What make you think I ain't gonna beat your ass?
I beat him down. I beat you down.
I like how he slapped the shit out of Nia Long and nobody else want to smoke. Pops with a man no more. All you needed were these.
Shit.
And even though these weren't enough.
Well, he'll get his ass knocked out. He'll get his ass knocked out. Shit. So it's like she thought the neighborhood was behind her, and they weren't behind her. They weren't behind her.
Yes, but luckily, no, a simple ass Craig came through.
Hey, that's a female.
Super Sip came through. Super Sip.
I wanna be saved.
Regulators. No, the
died.
retaliators.
Yeah. No nigga damn near died just to hang out with her the next day and shit. They get a number. He wasn't even sure fucking. No, it's all stupid. But
What time you wake up in the morning?
8:30.
Yeah. I'm gonna call you, okay? Maybe you can come over. Maybe.
Nigga,
Bitch, I almost died for you.
I was giving a nigga a concussion with a goddamn brick. He talking about baby.
I might be in jail. Shit. Shit, Debo might press charges on my black ass. We might find out that Debo is snitch.
Talk about the maybe, bitch. You don't get the fuck out of my goddamn face.
Hey.
So now he hit her.
Hey, get this nigga out of my community.
So now he didn't hit her.
Get this bitch out of my community.
Who gonna push
Nobody's
Craig?
Gonna protect her. Because now Craig is the Debo of the neighborhood.
Has the times have changed and the roles have switched?
You know what that sounds like? What would happen if black people all of a sudden got in charge? There'll be black supremacy. Yeah, same shit. Craig got the position. He's slapping women around. Shit.
Sad.
It's a cycle. It's all a cycle.
Now, who would step up and fight Craig if he did that shit?
Nobody.
Will be smoking.
His dad. Pops.
So you need. Punch you between the guards.
This the Joe Jackson stance. Boy, get your ass. Yeah, you gotta watch the Jackson 5 American Dream series to understand what we talk about.
Oh shit. So boom. So Debbie run by. They talking about her moms and shit.
Mom got ass too.
She was giving ass one time. I had to go to work and shit. Nigga, you ain't got no job.
That's when you know niggas be lying, boy. They be telling stories, boy. I was like, yeah, damn, boy. Stories for days, boy. Telling tales, boy.
Oh, hashtag give me 3.5 minutes.
Maybe
even 4.
She be wanting to marry a nigga.
With a mama?
Yeah.
Older berry sweet the juice. Hey, no, older berry is more rotten. That shit is. That's disgusting. So be careful. Don't let the movie fuck you up. And then, okay, what happened after that? Phoenix, take over, please.
Yeah, y'all said y'all ain't seen the movie. I know the movie by heart. Shit.
Well, nigga, I got all the way up to goddamn Nia Long running through the goddamn street.
Nigga, that's 3 minutes in.
The first 10 minutes in.
Nigga, you got an hour and 30 minutes. What are you talking about?
Then they went over, sat on the goddamn porch.
So, and immediately after that, Miss Parker's outside.
Miss Parker was after they went to the store.
I'm so strung out.
No, they went to the porch and talking about Red getting knocked out.
Oh yeah.
I came by to tell you what happened the other day.
The red ass the other day.
So
he so funny. I didn't know the nigga just accounted for me.
I win.
Give me my money.
What? I lost.
I lost.
So I want to point out in this scene that one of the biggest antagonists in the movie was a little boy named Chris, knocking over trash cans. In this scene, Chris is seen
Shooting dice.
Hey, right next
with
to
Smokey and Debo and Michael Clark Duncan. If you had that big a beef with that little boy, you could have beat his ass right then.
plot twist.
Because this is just the other day.
Here's a plot twist for you. What if Chris was protected by Debo? Why is Chris allowed to gamble with him? I'm pretty sure Debo was snatching his money too. So
I don't think Debo steals from children.
Do you think Debo has morals?
Debo having more.
He slapped Felicia and goddamn Debbie. But he won't touch the kids.
Just because I don't respect women don't mean I don't like kids.
Well, you shouldn't be the woman because the kids come out of the women.
So?
And
Don't give a fuck.
what's the correlation?
So what the fuck that got to do with me?
Let me explain.
Just because we get our name from a woman and our game from a woman.
I wonder why we rape our women.
Do we hate our women?
None of that had anything to do with children.
The pop was for the women, not the kids.
So we have a whole race of babies who hate the ladies.
That make
The babies. Not the babies. We don't hate the babies. We hate the ladies
that make
the babies. Cue in to the baby's success. You know I ain't come to play with niggas. I'm snapping all of your Jose. I'm my favorite nigga.
So the baby is a representation of the baby
of
that came from the
Pac's lyrics
that we hated
in live action.
The live action Pac lyric.
the hate you gave. Little infants. Fuck
hate you.
everybody.
The hate you gave.
So just
now a little baby.
Just because I punch a bitch in her face don't mean I'll steal from a child.
You know what? I like how you brought it around full circle. I'm gonna give you that one. Good potty. I like that.
Thank you.
So they're out there gambling. They're out there gonna get it up, and all of a sudden, red and blue pulls up. Oh, got the immunity to gang. Hey Debo,
Can I talk to you for a minute?
So is he a shark?
It must be like Paul. I'm gonna say Pop's tripping, man.
You want me to ask for my bike back?
You know I don't even trip. What bike? The Beach Cruiser.
The one I lent you a couple weeks ago.
The one I've been asking you about. Oh, that bike. Didn't know you wanted it back, homie. Oh, this way. And you guys see it's right there. Let me walk around you. Go get my shit. That's what should have happened. That's not what happened. So he turns around and gives him the.
We can still share it. It's like it's both of ours.
So he turns around and gives him the Mike Tyson upcut of a lifetime.
No, that was one of the Mortal Kombat uppercuts. Shit, that wasn't no Mike Tyson.
Like he came from under the ground. Tiger uppercut. That was one of them Mike Tyson punch outs.
Yeah. Nigga flew back to the car.
Yeah, that's when you had like
come back to the world.
Come on back to my car. Look at that.
He got hit back to his car.
Yeah.
I'm surprised they didn't put him back in the passenger seat.
Yeah, put his seatbelt on.
That's my bike, punk.
God damn. And then you got the famous.
You got knocked the fuck out.
Okay, that part happens, and then the first blooper I ever saw with this movie, the editing was trash. Cause like a split second, they're sitting there. It's like, like that was a terrible fake laugh. Like that was, but yeah, that's what
I need to go back and watch that just so I can see that.
Yeah, it's like a split second. They're just sitting there. I think like Chris Tucker like looked around. They was like, like that was bad. So that happens. Then who pulled up?
Did Hector
pull up? Yeah. No.
The dad with that whole
No. Wait, goddamn. You said the dad with what?
The dad in that scene the fake laughing, and then the dad is like, oh, and he was like, you want some too, old man?
No, not that part. The
Nope.
fake laugh happened after that part.
Okay, so
when they cut from the story back to Craig and Smokey, it's like a split second.
They got in the car and boned out.
You lying? I swear to God, we were rolling.
Did Big Worm pull up?
No, that's when mom came out. She was like, "Oh, tell your girl to stop calling my phone." Yeah, I know it's her because star 69,
And then she hung up again.
He did, all right. Thanks, Smokey. I told you I'm leaving.
Shout out to her hairdo.
I want to smoke this joint.
Hey, that nigga hate Craig parents because his mom won't let him in the house.
No, he gave Craig parents because he want to smoke at Craig's house and they won't let him.
No, your punk ass daddy always talking shit like spiders is having a beating on his head.
No, that's different. He was angry because he was putting him out the street to get killed. So that was warranted. Not anger. So
hey, nope, because he was like, you boys, get out of my house. And don't slam my door.
Okay, yeah, that was,
no, Smokey hate his parents.
Yeah, that was pure disrespect. Nigga would not be allowed in my house nowhere.
Yeah, Smokey hate his parents, and Craig just let him disrespect.
Because Craig has no respect for his family or himself. That's why. That's why he spends his whole check on a gun.
That's not
with no beef.
That's not very Drew Hill of him.
Druid.
What type of car does Smokey have?
We don't know.
1976 Ford Pinto. It's in the thing.
Oh, okay.
76 Pinto.
I didn't know.
Yeah, so they then leave to go back to Smokey's house, which he didn't have a key for. So he banging on the door. Damn, Smokey. I'm making the damn police. No, wait. He said, I left my key. So he did have a key. He just wasn't responsible. Why were you?
So you leave your key twice.
Why is your house key separate from your car keys?
He didn't have his car keys on him at that time either.
Why would you not take your car keys with you if you go? Even if you go across the street, I'll keep my car keys on me. In case I'm like, hey, you know, I'm gonna go to my car. I'm gonna leave, go somewhere.
He need to go ahead and get that shoestring necklace, put the key on it. He'll never lose it.
But you know, I thought about too. He's on house arrest. He ain't supposed to be over there.
So he says.
That makes sense. So that's why he have. So he gets over there, proceeds to roll a joint.
Oh, yes, it did.
Oh yeah, I love that part. I guess so. Yeah, stop saying my goddamn door. And then get to that. But anyway, you get to the in the room. That's when Hugh got all woke and shit. This is what I don't understand is how you sell weed and you smoke it.
That's my only dilemma.
Big Worm ain't no fucking you up. Big Worm ain't gonna goddamn thing, man. Now pause. When Big Worm asked him for 2 20s to go down across the street.
You need a change for a 20.
No, he said probably got one a couple 20s.
Yeah, around the corner. So he wanted him to give him some 20 cents.
Let me educate. Pause. Let me educate. Kipster. So when you go buy marijuana, what you do is some people call them 20 sacks. They call them $20 bags. It's basically 2 grams of weed. So really, what he was asking for was 4 grams of weed from him, and then he was like, you know I bullshit. You know I sold that shit.
Well, count on my money.
How did you not have 4 grams? But you had a gram to go sell the fucking Hector and shit. He smoked all that shit. And he didn't have 2 grams and $100. Here's $100, 2 grams. I get the rest of your money later on. Why did he give him the $100 he had on him so he only owed $100?
So the only thing they needed was $100.
All this shit was because Smokey didn't want to give up his $100.
And he wanted to smoke, so he wasn't about to give up no grams.
Low key, he could have been like, if he had $100 on him, you can smoke your own weed, but you have to pay yourself $100. Get $100 to the Big Worm.
Mm-hmm.
You get $100 Big Worm early in the beginning of the movie.
Or you should have just said, yo, I got a big sale coming through. I can't fuck with you like that.
That would be a good thing, you know, your feet. Yeah, do one like a half tomorrow. So let me hold on to that. Let me see what he do tomorrow, and then you delay it until tomorrow.
Yeah, I got a big.
The movie called Saturday.
I got a sale coming through at 7. I already got this set up. I got to, or whatever time it is right now. Since he asking for it right now, delay yourself by 15, 20 minutes.
I think that 10 o'clock time limit would have still came out.
It wouldn't have been do or die, and Craig wouldn't have got dragged into it.
I think if he would have given him $100 in the very beginning when he first pulled up, there would have been no real problems because he would have been cool. He gave you some of the money, so he would be totally tripping like that.
So being the fact that he turned the money over and started counting like he had over 100 is the reason why he pretty much.
But he opened that with disrespect to about, hey, big perm.
I mean, so Smokey is just a terrible. Everybody in this fucking movie is terrible. They're all terrible human beings. So
they go to the store. They go to the store.
They go to the store and they meet a cracked out Ezel who proceeds to hop on top of the fucking hood of the car.
Disrespect.
His Smokey's car is shooting everybody. Very loud.
I'm hurt.
So he got in front, and then Ezel proceeds to say, "Hey, give me a 40 ounce for my birthday."
It's your birthday?
What's today? Come on. Steps and fall in the store. Allegedly.
The beer is standing straight up.
He's at the
perfectly placed.
I fall. I see you.
My neck, my back, my neck and my back.
Oh, I want 150,000. But we can settle out of court
right now.
What $20?
Get your ass up. It's not even wet over here.
We said
you give $5 on a Jawbreaker or something like that.
And a Jolly Rancher.
So they proceed to go out, and then he told him, "Hey, you need to come watch my car later on
today."
Foreshadowing some shit that's going to happen.
Literally, but
I'll get that one out. Oh, they're also bumping Dr. Dre. Shout out to Dr. It's called Rockin' It Hard.
And how come his car is gunshotting to the beat?
Blam to that boom.
Blam. So then they pull back up, and Smokey's unable to stop his car.
Stop the motherfucker.
But fuck this goddamn Chuck's all the way up.
Almost broke his own fucking ankle. Fuck the trucks.
They got his goddamn Flintstones on real fast. They got to turn that wheel all the way to the right. Stop that bitch.
And that's when they saw Miss Parker.
Oh, one thing y'all peep. Remember, after all that, he stopped the car. Remember, he's like, "Bitch, might steal my shit."
Yeah.
And then Craig proceeds to lead all the way on the shit, and nothing happened.
Nothing happened.
And then
disarm.
Protected by Viper. Stand back.
We're not protected by Viper.
Yeah, that wasn't Viper.
That was like
that was just
garden snake.
So yeah, then they see Miss Parker.
She's a rubber snake.
Sometimes you just want to be seen.
This ain't even venomous.
It's just a beeping noise. That's all it was.
Yeah, it was no protection.
That's the ones that they have you hatch in 5th grade.
Oh, very true. Then you see Miss Parker,
who just wants to be seen.
You see, she's watering that dry ass grass.
First of all, she's not watering anything. That water hose had drips coming out.
Yeah, she was just doing this shit.
Girl, I'm so horny. I couldn't even keep a straight face. Hey, hey, hey. And then here go Craig Mama.
What did she say?
What is she wearing? Hey, girl. I'll call you later. Okay.
Oh, shout out to I'll call her shout out to Bivens. If you know. Back in the when she worked for me, I just always tell you that's who she was, because she's doing shit all day in the fucking in the safety zone. Just be like, hey girl, man. So I call that and the old girl off of In Living Color.
And I ain't one to gossip.
Nobody better talk about Miss Johnson. Was it Miss? Was it Miss?
It was Miss somebody.
Oh God, I think it was Miss Johnson, like Miss Johnson, Miss Jones, Miss Johnson, something like that. Mm-hmm. That's what she was. Shout out to Miss Bivens. So that happens.
And then here come the preacher.
Yeah, here come my Bernie.
Oh, is Sister Jones in?
Nope.
Neither is
He's
Mr. Jones.
They both at work where your ass need to be, nigga.
God is in Baptist church. Call it
Sin. Well, round here, between Normandy and Western, we call this here a little twin. Wow, nigga. Well, give me some for my cataracts. See, the weed be letting you know evil lurks.
Hey, she bending over.
Good Lord.
The Lord is my shepherd. He know what I want. Miss Parker.
See?
So, how many joints did Chris roll in that montage after that? Like 3?
At least 4.
So,
Because he had 2,
I'm pretty good at math. Let me, if I may, can I take over for a little bit? So, he smokes joints.
Mm-hmm.
He said that was a 20 twin.
Mm-hmm.
So that one bag. So I'm assuming that's about 2 grams.
Mm-hmm.
He smoked about 4 joints in the upcoming montage, including the one we had 3 in his mouth at the same time doing the goddamn snake and shit. So he rolls about 0.5 gram joints.
Mm-hmm.
We saw him smoke about 8 joints throughout the whole
day.
So that means
because even after he got threatened with death, he didn't stop.
So that equals up to about, at the most, 4, maybe 6 grams. That's $60. Where's the rest of the weed? Where is the rest of the weed?
That's not to vouch for how many other days he smoked $60 worth of weed.
Here's my other question. How
And
much did
That's the end of
Word
the
give him? If it's over $200, I'm assuming it was either I don't know how much the weed prices were back then too, but if that is that a half? Is that a whole ounce? Did you smoke
It was a whole ounce if all you owed back was $200.
If that's the case, but
so he should have made a nice little profit for himself,
Yeah,
but he smoked it all. And I've never known anybody with a smoking habit that bad to where you're willing to die over weed.
This is why this is a fantasy movie. But
weed ain't a gateway drug. Let me just say that. The gateway to hell is closed if you're dealing with weed. Niggas and he was way too active to be high, to me.
That's the other thing. He must be smoking like a sativa or something. Dead high. That's about it. But even then, it's only 4 grams. There's 28 grams in an ounce. Where's the rest of it?
This is also not to say how long he had money that he owed to Big Worm to where it got to the point to where murder was in question.
Murder.
This is also not to say how many days in a row he's done this. I just want to put this out there. Him smoking with Craig ain't no special fucking occasion. This is a regular thing for this nigga. He just included Craig on one joint. Just one.
One little piece of one. There. Well.
And he also, I want to say this out loud. I believe that he gave his mom weed.
That would make sense. About how you paid rent. Good point. All I have to say is that part never made sense to me. It's like, okay, just like with the Craig shit, like where the fuck did the check go? Smokey, how did you smoke up a whole? I want to say how you smoke up a whole ounce. I would say you started the day off with 4 grams.
I don't think all of this was in one day. I want to say that this Smokey shit is a continuation of some other shit.
And then also the way he was talking, first they were talking like he been getting it for Word. Oh yeah, he Word need me. But then why is Craig talking to him like, oh, Red said he smoked the food for $50? Like he should already know that shit. Did you just start working for this nigga?
It's not even that he just started working for him. It's just that this week he's been super slacking.
And as we say with all black movies, it's always that 1 week or the first
This shit happened in one day.
What about the other 364?
There's no context given because there's no way that Smokey became a pothead just because Craig lost his job.
He had to have just started working for Big Word. Off of what we seen off of that one time he fronted him something and he burned him like that. So all the time before that he was on point except for that 1 week. That's bullshit. So he must either
He had already burnt him and now he's on probation. We don't know.
So yeah, within that you said a montage.
Oh yeah, when they start smoking and shit.
With the Mary Jane and then this nigga's Michael Jackson.
So it's like while they were sitting on the porch, they break into Stanley's house. Motherfucking Debo pulled up. Goddamn Big Worm pulled up. Hector pulled up. So those three things happen in that order.
So Debo pulled up. They with the beach cruiser that's loud as fuck. They act like they can't hear shit. They throw their chains in a shoebox top.
Well, it's not that they acting like they can't hear it. You can hear that fucking beach cruiser squeaking under his weight.
Let me rephrase that. They act like they don't know what the sound was, and they were looking around like, and all of a sudden, here's another thing. The way the camera looked, you can see Debo already being shown like coming around the corner before they start taking their shit off. So if we can see that,
he saw it.
Another mistake in the movie with how they edited it.
Another mistake is why would Red feel like he could tuck his in?
But this is before Red.
That's before Red. This is when
they go breaking the Stanley.
I feel like if we keep doing this scene by scene, minute by minute, we're never gonna get done.
Okay.
Well, that's why I did 3 different things in that one timeline.
Yeah, I got it.
Okay. So that was before Red popped up. So Stanley leave the house, then they go breaking his.
So why are we leaving windows open?
No, his window. No, but his window was open,
Debo,
but it had a thing on it.
It had a gate, and
that was easy as fuck to crack.
Even if it wouldn't have been that issue if he would have shut it, because what did Debo say? Stanley left his window open.
No, he probably just said that just to get him over there.
No, Stanley's window was open.
No, it was open, but he was just like, hey, because they had to open that shit up. He was just like,
no,
hey, Stanley, let's just go over here.
No, they didn't. All he did was pop that thing, tap Smokey on the ass, and Smokey hopped up in the window.
That is true.
Okay.
He said Stanley left his window open.
Oh, I thought he was just saying that.
No,
shit,
and you can see the window, the white blind flopping in the breeze.
Get off my ass.
I ain't with that funny shit. Y'all think Debo like boys?
He was in a prison environment, I'm assuming.
He was fucking Felicia.
So, what's that mean? What's that mean? What I'm saying is, Debo's been in prison before.
I know what you mean. What, nigga?
There's a new term out there. It's called bisexual niggas. Or down low niggas.
No, I thought you meant like, he like boys.
It been the books, son.
I took that to mean like, he like boys because he was fucking Felicia.
What she does. She was a little mannish in that movie.
So, because he was grabbing his buns or patting his buns.
And he did that before, did it inside. Get off my ass! Get off my ass!
I ain't with that funny shit.
So, okay, I forgot about that part.
Yeah.
When they was crashing and all the, like, how you crashing into all that shit and then Stanley come home and don't see none of that shit broken.
Exactly. Nobody explained that
He
shit.
crashed in the shit as soon as he hopped in the window.
And there was continual crashes in that scene while they was in the house.
Unrealistic.
Unless he did see it and was scared to confront them niggas like, hey, stay off my freaking grass.
Who he gonna confront, Debo?
That's what I'm saying. He probably saw it and was like, I ain't gonna say nothing.
Yeah, I'm going over there to talk to your parents, nigga.
Debo doesn't have parents.
No. We ignoring Debo. It was Craig. He's right next door.
But when he pulled up, he saw Craig.
That's what I'm saying.
So you can't blame somebody that you saw on the porch because I wasn't in your house.
I'm not gonna fight Debo. But if my next door neighbor, I know this kid lives with his parents, I'm gonna tell the parents.
But so you're gonna lie.
Either lie or fight Debo. There's the choices. They get karma. Which karma worse?
Just like Debo said, make a choice.
That's the choice I'm making. The choice I would make.
Well, he did tell Craig you a bitch. He mouthed it.
He was like, "Hey man, I ain't about to get involved with y'all mess." He's like, "You gonna get involved, or I'm gonna knock your ass out
too." He's knock your ass out too.
Make a choice. All right, go ahead. He's like, "Oh, go ahead." Shit.
I would have been offended. Just I was like, "What do you mean two?" Who's the first person to get knocked out?
I knocked Red motherfucking ass out last week.
No, I feel like in that situation it was gonna be Smokey.
Exactly. That's why I would have said something like, "Wait, fucking me too."
It was gonna be Smokey or
Stanley.
yes.
Okay. Bug it. Knock the nigga out too. So okay.
So Big Worm pulled up. You know that whole scene. We already went over that. Goddamn. That's when he was like, "Hey, if you ain't got my money or my bud by 10 o'clock, I'm killing you and him."
We jumped ahead again. Craig ain't smoked yet.
I thought, wasn't that the same like montage?
No, that was after. And the reason I know that because I thought about it when I watched it, because I always in my head picture like that little montage shit lasting a couple of hours, but really it was like maybe 20 minutes.
So he smoked 5 joints in 20 minutes.
Yes, and then when I threw me off, I was like, why the fuck he smoked that many joints and doing like geeky ass shit? And I think we missed somebody coming up too.
Hector.
Hector come up, yeah. Oh yeah, Hector. Then he told the story. He told the story about what happened to him and Hector.
Felicia pulled up.
No, that was after. That was when Craig smoked.
Oh, I need to borrow your car.
No, that's when Craig smoked. Was when Felicia pulled up. So the Hector stuff
she was
happened.
like,
So wait. So it was Hector. He told the story about Hector. Then it was the Debo shit and the Stanley. Now we're back.
And then he started smoking, and he was about to invite Craig.
Debo left. He's like, yeah, smoke this.
He was about to, and then Felicia came up, and they put it away.
But he had already smoked though. Craig already took his first hit, but then she left, and then he kept going after that.
That's when she wanted to borrow the VCR.
Yeah,
and she left.
No, that's the car.
That's when she came.
No, the VCR was when old girl was there.
When Paula Jai Parker.
Oh, pulled up.
It's the Mac.
Yeah. The first time we saw her, she wanted to borrow Smokey's car.
She was like,
and she said that shit so fucking casually, like, "Oh, I need to borrow your car."
Right quick.
Like, what?
You got me for sugar. You gonna borrow my car? She's like,
Yeah.
hell no. Then when he said, did she ask for something else? She like got my face, and then I don't remember that.
Write it down, take a picture. I don't give a fuck. And then she went, "Craig, bye, Felicia."
And then now here we are. Here we are now with this bye, Felicia shit. So they leave, and then they start smoking again. And then Craig proceeds to smoke his half a little piece of joint.
I just want to go out on a limb and say Craig smoked a full joint with him.
Smoke.
He was smoking before Felicia came up, and then proceeded to finish.
Was it the same as Set It Off? It's like they smoke a little weed and then they about to roll off the goddamn roof and shit.
Okay, so let me tell you from this is what I've heard. So
this is what I heard.
That's what I've heard. I hear these streets. So when you first start out, it really don't take much. If you have some good shit.
I'm not talking about how he was acting. I'm talking about what I witnessed him smoking. Because.
Oh, you mean like how much? Oh, I was bringing it up too. If you watched that second time, he didn't pass it back.
Nope, he did not.
He didn't pass it back.
I saw him smoke a whole joint.
No, he smoked more than a half a little piece of something.
He smoked way more than a half a piece
of joint.
With you don't owe Big Red $200 by no means.
But you owe him at least 20.
You owe him at least a nice 5, 10.
5, 10, at least $1 grand.
Yeah.
Come on, help out. Contribute to the cause. So
talk about how we do.
We'll talk about our problems.
Get out, get
fucked up.
I'm back here tomorrow, not 10:02, not 10:36.
Craig lost his job, right?
What the fuck that got to do with me?
So when you snitch in that manner,
no loyalty, no friendships.
He was a trash ass friend.
The worst. The worst. Include me in your goddamn death sentence. Snitching. It's all bad.
It's all bad. Boom, boom. Damn, I hate to take a loss. Damn, I hate to take a loss.
Damn, I lose my life with this shit.
So Craig Smoke, Nia Long came through. Goddamn,
what the fuck?
KD was on the TV.
Another day.
Dollar.
Holler if you hear me. As I swoop, whoop.
Here I am, the Mac is clear, I am.
It's KD.
So baby, get with the program and fall in line. It's about 10 to 5.
So they're sitting down watching television, watching KD videos,
Watching movies with the sound off.
Video music box.
Then coming and banging on the doors. Goddamn.
Shout out to Ralph McDaniels.
Nah, he didn't hear no music playing. All he heard was that dog.
Oh, no.
What the fuck?
So yeah, Debbie come through. She's sitting on the other couch, and then
You look high. Yeah, you ain't got no game.
No. He started off good. He said, "Oh yeah, Devo, stop the Devo for beating her ass." Yeah, he grabbed me.
He grabbed like this, or he grabbed you like
this.
this?
So right there, if he was smart, you had to keep going with that same energy. So he stopped. He pulled back.
No, she pulled away.
She
was like, I think it's the first one.
No, wait. But this is how she did shit. I think it was the first one. So she didn't pull like, I think it was the first one. It was kind of like.
She wasn't like her friends. Stamp.
Yeah, so he had a little in, but he backed off and made him look simpish.
That's a gentleman.
Fuck that.
He didn't act like that with Stamp. With Terry J. Vaughn.
But what I'm saying is, you have to keep going. Once you put yourself
crossed over to the other side.
So what you're saying is, with bitches you like, you're a simp. With bitches you just want to fuck, you act a certain type of way. No, that's why when Smoke was like, she was like, well, Craig got a girl. And Smoke was like, but he don't like her. There was no dispute.
What the fuck that got to do with me? You should hit her with that.
So
then Smokey was on the phone cupcaking and shit with Janet Jackson.
Control.
So this is what I've learned over the last eight months.
And
out here in single lane. So, like I said, he should have kept the same energy. Mm-hmm. Whenever Smokey started talking about him, he should jump in and say, "Look at what simp shit," which is why she responded, "Oh, Craig already got a girl." Because he
ain't easy.
Because he wasn't stepping up and be like, "Yeah, girl, so what's up? What we doing?" Did you hit him with the shit test like that? "Oh, you already got a girl. I ain't worried about her. I'm trying to know you." That's how you're supposed to play it. That's their simp shit. So, dogs are whining. He's simping. She gets up and leaves, but she leaves her purse. Then that's when his pops come in.
Mm-hmm. With the bite his ass bit off.
I said, please don't bite me, dog.
I reached up the fist. They go, grab my ass.
So yeah. So yeah, they go back on the porch, and that's when ain't that when Hoochie Mama came?
Big booty
Oh yeah,
Debbie left her purse in the house. So he was like, "Oh, cool. You have to go get." No, whoa.
Oh, they argued about what Big Worm said. What did he say?
They wanted to put that hood.
Yeah, that monologue.
Let me see you touch the ground.
I don't appreciate Ice Cube being that immature this whole movie, but then we get around Smokey, all of a sudden he the wise one and shit. That's your problem. Ain't nobody playing but you.
Sometimes
actually,
you don't
Ice Cube, you were playing early with the goddamn cereal.
So no, and then you were playing earlier with a gun
to the face.
Because you're not gonna say, name one nigga. You said he had a gun when you saw him earlier, right? Yeah. Well, name one nigga in the hood that play like that. You, Craig, because when we started this movie,
you was playing.
You had a gun in your drawer and you held it, right?
And you were playing.
So I can name one nigga that plays in the hood.
You, Craig Jones.
Now two, I don't really know. I got one of them, so fuck you.
Fuck out my face.
Name one nigga. You. Craig.
Matter of fact, walk me home, nigga. Get your gun and walk me home. That's not what we should have talked to him. So yeah, so he had that moment.
And that nigga came back around, got a purse. So he was in the house. And then that's when old girl pull up. Where Craig? Oh, he in the house.
What's that food?
Hold on, no. Food.
I don't understand how you didn't hear
her.
You hear the music go up. You can hear the steps. You don't feel the presence.
Because she stomped up there.
And then her hair should have made noise by itself, or you should have felt the wind of her hair flapping at you and shit.
Where Craig?
Oh, he in the house.
And then Craig comes out with Debbie.
Who the fuck is that bitch?
Get out.
Yes. Hey, yeah. Who the fuck is that?
Smokey, get the fuck out of here. So now you trying to be funny right now. Our life is on the line on some other shit. But but now you want to play on this too? Get the fuck out, Smokey. Not a true friend.
You knew. Well, he knew what kind of friend Smokey was. He knew that Smokey didn't take anything.
Then why you fucking with that nigga?
So you said that goddamn he was back there banging her out with his pops laying on the bed with his cheeks out.
What he'll do? He'll get up? No. So that's the best time to do it. Just saying. She came out
a whole different whammy, boy.
She came out gliding across the goddamn concrete and shit. So, I'm sorry.
Hey, I gotta go in here and straighten this girl out. What?
Why House said he has game?
Right.
now you would be a dominant alpha male and shit.
Oh, Kevin Samuels energy.
Yeah.
So she came down a changed woman and was about to give him some bread.
Yeah, but you Derek Jackson with Deb and shit.
Okay, so what if you just asked her for some money and she said, okay, I guess. What would possess you to get up and find out what the fuck Felicia want?
There. She's like, Craig. Just get the fuck out of here. It's like, they turn back around, what you doing? He didn't have to walk over there. What?
Or you could have been like, you don't see me over here talking to my girl?
This is my bitch right here. You ain't my bitch. And that made her happy. You got $200.
Or you could have just invited her over to come say what she had to say in French, your girl.
No.
It's Felicia, it's the neighborhood crackhead.
But for some reason, she don't know that. So I would be like, I did the first thing you said. Hey, you see I'm talking to my girl right here? Might have went over a little bit better.
Yeah.
I did that.
Like, why would you?
They've never been put in these situations. Now, all these years in the hood, you've never
been put in a situation to where Felicia wants your attention for something that,
or just anybody else, and you know how to handle it.
Again, these be the hardest days of niggas' lives. I cannot stress.
New challenges.
I cannot stress this enough. These black movies be the hardest days.
Or weeks. Or one week.
One day. This was one day.
Yeah, this
was the hardest day of this nigga's life after attending Columbus University. Because that was the hardest week.
You know, I just thought about something very significant here. You know why his day was so bad?
Revolution.
The only thing Ice Cube ate was a bag of chips.
And smoked some weed.
Some Cheetos.
And he smoked some weed.
And that was an actual 25-cent bag of OG Cheetos.
The nigga was hungry as fuck.
But they had a bowl of cereal.
No, they had sugar sandwiches.
He did have some Kool-Aid.
I watched that deleted scene.
And he had that bowl of cereal still sitting in the fridge. He could have ate that shit.
So he has a sugar
sandwich.
Because if you're high enough, you'll eat that dry, unfortunately.
True.
But that's still a lot of sugar, though.
Okay, but let me add this to it. You had a sugar sandwich, a 25-cent bag of Cheetos. The cereals you did eat.
Some Kool-Aid because
Kool-Aid.
Smokey went down the street and got some sugar from his mama.
And Debo punched the fuck out of this nigga whole goddamn torso and shit. That nigga should have died. That nigga should be dead right now. movie over.
He didn't have no sustenance or no nutrition.
Death.
You also didn't have any substance.
Yes, substance and sustenance.
Lacking in both.
So yeah.
You're lacking on your macking.
And the roof of your mouth would have been fucked up if you ate them goddamn Captain Crunch.
I want to tell you about what I heard in the streets.
What did you hear in the streets?
That high niggas would demolish a bowl of cereal.
Facts.
Wet or dry.
Facts.
Or Captain Crunch. I don't care about the roof of my mouth.
It could be Reese's Puffs.
It might be some goddamn.
It could be some fucking King Vitamin.
Yeah, I'm about to say some cornflakes without the sugar. Fuck that shit.
What I heard on the streets is that high people.
I mean, streets of Boston.
Boston.
The wicked streets of Boston. So yeah, so goddamn. So them trying to get their money or get the money back. So he failed with his girl.
Mm-hmm. Because of Felicia.
Smoke Dog tried to jump in the
in Felicia's window.
I almost got the bread, but Ezell fucked that up.
Let's shout out to Debo's panties.
Doodle stains, boy.
And everybody in
doodle stains, boy. Boy got the duty stains in his drawers.
Everybody in
Skid
that
marks.
movie though.
Why did he even smell the goddamn straw?
Smell the straw.
Why? You knew it was shit.
And then flipped it over.
But you knew it was shit, so why would you smell it?
Right. Doodle stains.
Niggas be curious out here.
I've never been curious to know what ass
Doodle
smells
stains
like.
smell like.
I've never been curious to find out what somebody's ass smells like. That's never been like a scent.
How them niggas arguing by Debo and somehow made it out the window as he set up like.
I always wondered what that disappearing act was like, and then but they're arguing
life is on the line. You be doing shit.
But they're arguing directly
magic
outside of the window. And Debo, you don't hear this shit. And then Debo, you put your mouth on that funky ass straw. You smell the straw in both nostrils. It don't kick you back.
Yeah, he did go. Goddamn.
And then he smiled a little bit because it smelled familiar.
Yeah, that's me. It's me.
It was a familial smell.
Excuse me.
Excuse me.
Excuse me. Let me scooch in here.
So yeah, 2 failed attempts. Right before was that before? Yeah. Before he breaks into the room, he meets Janet Jackson.
Wrong.
You
said before, right?
Yeah.
Before
Freddie Jackson.
Because remember, he found out that Debo was there after he went to confront Deb over that bullshit.
Right.
So yeah.
So when he
Felicia fucking Debo too?
Shh. It's none of your business. So yeah. So when he was like, "Oh, how your homegirl look like?" and she was like, "Oh, she's nice." That's a sign that she doesn't look good.
Yep. You gotta peep the signs. You gotta listen.
They say I look like Janet Jackson. And my hair is real long. And I'm thick too.
Niggas in the kitchen dancing and shit.
What
cupcaking like a motherfucker.
Control. What Craig mama say? Ooh, who is that Smokey talking to?
Like some girl you met.
Ooh, she's a big one. Humongous.
600-pound life.
She wasn't even the biggest bitch I'd ever seen though.
Yeah, she was like maybe like 270, 280 or some shit. Just short.
Yeah, her only thing is she was short.
Just short, yeah, and she was bald headed.
Very.
But she kept it looking nice though. It wasn't like it was a bald head.
It wasn't the fact that she was bald headed. It was the fact that she was
lied about it.
Yeah, had about heavy ass hair on.
It was the fact that she lied about everything, and then she showed up. She looked like her breath stink. She did fart like 3 times. Getting out of the car. Yeah. And then when she got out and she smiled, she talked about, "Ooh, what's up?" and all of this.
It's not a damn thing.
Don't you ever come by here.
Okay.
Okay, bye, Smokey, and grabbed his ass. Niggas, people like, he said, "Oh,
She's like, we can kick it, but I forgot I gotta take my balls to work."
I can take you to go get her.
No, she didn't want a lot of people in the car with her. She said, go get something to eat. Are you hungry?
Because I ate twice before I came.
God damn. Shout out to Chris Tucker. There's ad-libs on that scene. That was greatness. So then he runs to Debbie's house and gets on her, and that's how he ends up upstairs.
Right.
Boom.
So they go back to the house. Now they waiting for
wait for the death. Wait on death.
I see another roller corner.
Faces of death. Faces of death. Are you scared for your life, motherfucker? You don't want to see.
They got them bubble thugs and shit.
No, that's
Pastor Troy, right?
no, that's fucking the Bout It soundtrack.
Oh, goddamn! I missed a sermon.
Faces of death. Faces of death. Are you scared for your life, motherfucker? You don't want to die.
Was that Mr. Sermon or was that Big Ed?
That's Big Ed.
Okay.
The assassin.
Rest in peace to Big Ed.
Rest in peace.
So they waiting on death, hanging outside like they.
What that nigga said, I'm gonna give you the gun, right? You give the gun to me.
He come back tomorrow.
And then I get the gun back to you. And then I'm gonna go home and chill. And then you wait up and you come tomorrow and tell me what happened. Even in that moment, being a bullshit friend.
Tell me. Better die in an hour and a half.
Oh, but while while Smokey's talking to the big bitch, he goes in the house, and that's when Dana finds out about the big worm situation. He told Dana that his life was in danger. She said, I don't give a fuck. She said, I don't give a fuck, nigga, die. Fuck your life.
Bing bong. Bing bong.
Joe Byron.
Who? Byron.
She said, forfeit your breaths.
Forfeit your breaths.
So
check your soul in.
So they in and out the house, then they finally go in the house because it's like shit, it's getting dark. So let's just kick it in your room and shit. And then that's when Pops find out that he was like, hey, whoever, Big Snake.
Big Snake.
No, before then he took the gun.
Oh yeah.
It's like I gotta walk Smokey home.
I'd never move this neighborhood if I knew you needed a gun just to walk down the nigga. You live here for the last 10 years, nigga. Like you see the game vibes rise.
Why you turning the Rock? Charles S. Dutton. The hunt
when he was facing that hoe ass nigga Chauncey.
It's on.
No, I'm talking about when he's in Men's Society, talking to Kane before he died.
Before he died.
The hunt is on.
He also gave that.
Sharif got in all types of shit.
Nope, but he also gave that type of speech on Rock when that hoe ass nigga Chauncey came as the gang leader in his neighborhood.
Rock should have been
fake.
Yeah, Rock would have been dead at the door. They got dropped immediately.
Right. So yeah, he gave him the pivotal speech.
Mm-hmm.
Are you a man?
I'm a man without it.
Put your dukes up.
Dukes up hazard.
No, what he did. He said, put your dukes up. Now you a man. Nigga ain't throwing punches. Nigga, what the fuck you doing?
Don't you want to check my technique?
He's like, now you a man.
You want to play bloody knuckles, Pops?
That's when you're giving them old bullshit lessons to your kids and they end up getting killed.
Off of some information you gave.
Yeah, you didn't finish out. What do I do with the Dukes?
And we not talking about daisies. Because I dusted some of those earlier.
Throwing that down in there.
I dusted some of those earlier. Throw up your Dukes. Daisy Dukes. Not Dukes of Hazzard. Daisy Dukes.
Put your Dukes up.
Is it Dukes of Hazzard?
Put them up.
Son, put your Dukes up. I don't wear those, Dad.
For the ladies.
You're right. Dukes? You were born in the 1800s? When they gave you some fisticuffs.
I challenge you to a duel.
Head ass. You know you get smoked out here, nigga.
You gonna fuck with your nigga?
Hey, so
Well, obviously, don't talk about. I never would have moved here if we thought niggas. This shit been fucked up for the last 15 years.
And
nigga.
then when they did come through the block, spraying the block up with semi-autos.
that nigga talk about it sounded like machine guns.
Bitch, it was machine guns.
Machine gun funk, goddamn.
And what do you mean it sounded like? It was right outside of your house.
Yeah.
Right there, nigga. He saw
It was machine gun Kellying in your front yard.
Hey, when they heard the semi-autos going out, then Pop said, "Damn, I hope my son put his dukes up."
I hope he fought the bullets.
I said, "I saw me here, man."
They should be like, put your dukes up, son.
Hey,
Now you a dead man.
hey. Somebody pull out a semi-automatic on you. Put your dukes up. Be a man.
No, put your dukes up and die like a man.
Motherfucking arms get shot off.
Oh, fuck.
Oh no.
Running like this.
Hey, I bet you he wish he would have spent that money on a bulletproof vest and not a gun.
Yeah. What the gun to get a vest to protect your chest, nigga. You ain't gonna shoot shit.
Ah, fuck a
Nigga
vest.
bought a gun, they had no bullets in that bitch.
Fuck a gun. You need a
get
vest
that
to
with next
protect
week
your
check.
assets.
Next
Get that with the next week check.
I'm about to clip next week. He did the bullets the 2 weeks now.
Hope not go down.
Home Depot don't start tripping.
You think the bullets came with the gun?
Oh man, how much?
Or he bought those separate?
you don't have no bundle deal in this bitch?
Not a bundle thing.
Bought a whole block, nigga.
Hey, where's sweets? Where's sweets when you need them?
Yeah, Sweets gave her 2 bullets at least.
Because Sweets was giving away guns.
Yeah.
Based
So how
on
much
what
you
your
got?
last name was.
It's like, how much you got? $3.
Who your mama?
Based on what your last name was, Sweets was giving out weapons. He could have had a semi-auto.
With 200, yeah. They could have had a goddamn bazooka with 200. They could have blew the whole
Hey,
block
no,
down.
do we have a problem?
Do that with them hoes for 200. Goddamn.
That nigga
These
could
people
have
never come around no more.
That nigga could have been dressed like from I'm Gonna Get You Sucker, who had a weapon on every part of his fucking body.
And slip and fail.
We need to do I'm Gonna Get You Sucker. Another one.
Yeah, we didn't do that.
Another one.
That was a.
Why he slipped all the bullets? all the bullets on the ground.
It got lit up. This is a sad way to go.
Goddamn the karate dude with the police.
Fucking calamity. This movie, can we do that one, please?
Yeah, I'm gonna get you, sucker.
Yeah.
Oh my God, that movie is full of calamities. Just, I said, shut the damn door. Just,
I wasn't screaming, I was whistling.
ooh, you got 2 choices: down the stairs or
Through the
out
window.
the window.
I just throw myself down the stairs. so
How much for one rib?
I'll get you something. Yeah, that's good.
just pour it in my hand.
Put a soda in my hand.
Oh boy.
Oh shit.
So yeah, so they came through. So for 200, he sent the niggas that they sent to go kill Kane.
No, them is the same
Disrespecting-
niggas that killed Kane's cousin.
Harold.
The same niggas, no, they're the same niggas that killed Kane's cousin and robbed the original bank that Frankie was in.
You know what? Yes. Dub C.
Yeah, Dub C.
Dub C was in it.
Yeah.
Mac 10 wasn't there because he had just got out of court.
Oh life. Mac 10.
And you
Getting
know
on
how
the
he
nerves.
felt about going around the curve.
As
Getting
I
on and
swerve,
go
getting
around
on
the
my nerves,
curb.
getting on my nerves. Oh Lord, fool, you will die.
Imagine somebody yelling that as they shooting.
Fool, you will die.
Drive by.
So they lit the block up.
Billy G this shit up.
So luckily they shot back.
So they filled it with Christmas lights.
So goddamn, Craig did shoot back. So he did have bullets. He did have
Them
bullets.
niggas ran on top of roofs. Them niggas probably ran through the niggas' house like Ferris Bueller and shit.
Smoke dog, baby.
Here come them niggas that act hard. Oh shit!
Just been shot right there. But then they disappear. And all of a sudden the whole neighborhood come out.
Nope. Hold on. Let's look on the count of 3. Is it
He turned around. He turned around. And he said,
Is they coming? Yes. Oh, mama. That fat ass ain't gonna do shit.
Fat ass ain't gonna do nothing. Shut up.
whoa, whoa.
Mama. So that's the basis of a song for Mama.
Yes.
Mama. Mama, you know I. Shut up.
So yeah, so they came out. So ain't nobody get hit?
No, but I know I hit one of them motherfuckers.
Rest in peace, young Dolph. 100 Shots was based off of that.
Off that part of the movie?
How the fuck you missed a whole 100 shot? That's based off of real life.
Oh yeah. Okay, I know that. That story.
They missed a whole bunch of shots. That's what I'm trying to say.
Okay.
You don't know hip hop, nigga. Fuck you. Anyway.
Wow. You don't know hip hop?
Yes.
You don't know R&B?
Yeah. You know what do you know, nigga?
What are you
What
doing
do
with
you
the
know?
podcast?
Yeah.
No.
Matter of fact, you don't need that. Give me that. You don't need that.
What you want me to do?
The law.
You know what happens every time we do a show that this nigga knows nothing about? Lowered expectations.
We just gotta make it through. Need to get to hour 2 and then shut it down.
Okay, so no, nobody got hit.
Everybody coming out looking goofy.
Y'all seen Craig?
I don't know, but did he ask you for $200 earlier? Should have gave it to him. Not saying, just saying.
So he told Dana, which was the wrong person to tell, I feel.
Mhm.
He told Dana of the gravity of that situation. And she knows. And she was like, fuck your life.
Bing bong.
Like forfeit your breath. Like she don't give a fuck. Like stop breathing, bitch. Shut up. Lay down. She didn't care. She thought it was a joke. And now you ready to be outside crying.
You want to ask the neighborhood, have you seen my brother? No. Mm-mm. And then the nerve of the mom coming out looking all scared. You could have prevented this too. But you were about a nigga having a job and getting your $200 back.
Mhm.
Nigga, go get your son back, nigga. Oh.
So after the
all the $600 that you guys kept, because he asked each of you for $200. That $600 you're gonna have to put towards a burial.
You're gonna pay it anyway. Give it to the nigga.
So after all this gun firing off, the block getting lit up.
The block is hot. The block is hot.
So would you come
$1,000.
outside with your sister like after all that shit? Like the block just lit up, so you don't know if they're gonna spin the block. So you coming out with your sister, like you might be like, hey, we'll deal with this. Let's wait till it calm down before we go out here and handle this.
Yes, I agree with you.
I do agree, but I also agree that nobody should have been outside.
Yeah, the whole hood was out.
I have a random question. Just was random. About 100 shots went off, right?
Mhm.
Where the fuck is the police at?
It's South Central. Nobody gives a fuck.
You know how long it took when John Witherspoon called the cops when they was playing Public Enemy?
But they showed up.
Later.
Hours later. Again, all of the rest of this scene happened within 15 minutes.
But here's my thing. The movie ends at 12 o'clock, right?
Mm-hmm.
Police station had been there. The shooting happened at 10. It's a whole 2 hours. 100 shots went off, and not a police car drove by to say, "Hey, everybody good?"
Because nobody in the neighborhood called.
They went outside and do their own investigation.
Yeah, nobody called the police. Police show up to areas where there is gunshots fired.
And somebody got hit.
If somebody gets murdered, gets hit, or if somebody calls to report Nobody did any of the above.
So the whole neighborhood, nobody called the police.
No,
Nobody called the cops.
No, they know better. This is not. This is Compton, South Central.
Did Deb hear the shots?
Obviously not, Debbie.
Yeah, Debbie heard him. But again,
but she
nobody should.
Because Felicia got hit.
Nobody should have been out.
Her addict ass sister that she can't keep control of got her ass beat. All sat down. She wouldn't take control.
Nobody should have been outside. Nobody on the block.
So you mean to tell me this is the first time that Felicia got hit?
I guarantee you, this ain't even the fourth time Felicia done got hit.
Yeah, no, because she said that. She said it on the couch. She said that she just stopped Deborah from beating her ass.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So why now that everybody outside?
Because
she was trying to put on the show for everybody.
Because this time he fucked her face up. No, look at your face.
So here's my thing. One question. Would she have that same conversation if it was just her,
at the house.
Felicia, at the house?
Yes.
That would not have been her fucking energy.
No, she would have got rolled up.
So
she thought the like
no,
she thought the hood was gonna help out.
Guys.
She thought the hood was gonna be there.
She didn't go out there blasting DMX. Talk about where the hood at.
No, she didn't have to because the hood was already out there.
But listen,
no,
she went out there. She went out there because she loved her sister so much. She wanted matching faces.
So they're starting a singing group called Changing Faces.
You're fooling around, fooling around.
Oh, get OUT.
So she go out there. So she waits for the perfect opportunity to go out there, confront Debo in front of the hood, in front of the hood.
Yeah.
No, my theory is
that
she went there. She really thought Craig would be there, but she went there. She's like, "Oh fuck! Let me raise my energy up a little bit.
Yeah,
let me prolong this."
What she was saying it so slow. You hit my sister like she was a fucking man, Craig. God damn. Yeah. No, fuck you.
You're lucky I'm not a man. Otherwise, Craig, I beat your ass myself.
Hey, she was like pocking Juice, where he'll start amping the shit up when you see him in the corner.
Yeah.
So she probably seen him down the street, like, okay, he coming. Better be glad I ain't a man. Oh, I'll beat your ass
myself.
Hoe ass nigga.
No. Fuck you.
Run, nigga. You just dodged them bullets.
That nigga was trotting. He was trotting over there.
He was running like old boy coming out the door.
That ain't the first time we saw that. Didn't Smokey run like that?
Smokey ran out the house when Miss Parker was bent over. He ran out the house like old boy that shot Kane and shit.
So I would think they should have been running like they were running after Chris and shit. Put some goddamn speed on that shit.
They put some stank on that.
Yeah, so goddamn Deb got slapped to the ground.
He came down on it. He came down on it.
He Millie rocked her.
He damn near Millie rocked her off the block. Swing better, swing better, swing better up.
So here's the other thing. If Q would have been like 1 second faster, he got there exactly when he hit it. He's like, oh, come on, man, that's a free meal.
That's a free meal.
Too late, no, nigga.
No, he probably was just standing back like, please don't hit her. Goddamn, I gotta step up.
He was behind her the whole time. He didn't say nothing.
He blended into her sweatsuit.
So she gets slapped to the ground. The weakest slap.
She's like 4 inches high.
But here's the thing. Where was everybody else at?
Right there watching.
Nobody even said, you think, oh, come on, that's a female. Nobody in the background said, yeah.
Not even Pops. Talk about, are you a man?
What happened to the Duke story? That's like I said, parents just be making up shit, telling their kids for them kids to get slid.
Well, that Pops got game. How many bitches did he hit back in the gap?
Shit. He hit Mrs. Jones. Kept her in line and shit. That's why she's still around. Shit.
So this unrealistic fight
oh, my Dukes.
ensues to where It's like a David and Goliath. I get it.
Somebody
The
said come
David
here.
and Goliath type of deal. Like, I get
You
it.
have to stand up to the bully.
But when he told that nigga to go to sleep, and
The
he
fight
did,
was over
and
officially.
he did, and then after he went to sleep, he cut off his oxygen.
What he could have done to Dev, he did to Ice Cubby.
But in real life, realistically, if you are already unconscious and somebody cuts off your oxygen,
So
your body's gonna stop.
So imagine you're unconscious and nigga punch you in the chest. You can't.
But you can't,
You're not conscious.
because you're not conscious to be able to tell your body to.
Yeah, your subconscious mind like, well,
Yeah.
Well, time to go back.
back to the essence. You didn't even give me a chance to fight.
It just was a bit.
He's like, Gad, is that you?
Yeah.
Gas? Oh shit, it cut. I was like, oh shit, he broke. Oh shit, he broke. Hey, time to check out. Everybody, let's go.
Go get.
We gotta go. We gotta go.
Check out time.
We gotta go.
Yeah. Hey, the lifeline was cut. Shit, you know the routine. Shit, time to leave. Exit the body. Exit body left.
Nigga, I did. Now what?
Stay right there.
But he mustered the strength to get up.
Hey, pick up a trash can.
A brick first.
Oh, the brick was first?
Yeah.
Makes it even worse. So nigga picked up a brownstone.
If you love me,
Say it.
if you trust me,
Do it.
if you want me,
Show it.
if you need me,
Prove it.
I want to touch you, baby.
So then I say the fight really was over when he was unconscious.
Right.
He wakes up and he picks up an illegal object.
No, there are, again, if it was legal for Debo to put him to sleep and then cut off his oxygen, it's legal for Craig to pick up a brick.
It's not about
Hands don't work no more.
Let me change my wording. I keep saying the wrong word.
Nah, nigga,
It's not about legal.
your body damn near numb.
A weekend at Bernie's head ass name.
Now, but also let me say just like there's levels to it. There's levels to it. Listen to this. It's one thing if you picked up a brick and ran up on the nigga and hit the nigga with the brick. The nigga was like 2 houses down.
2 houses down.
This nigga done turned into Dan Marino. Perfect spiral to the face. What if it would hit Stanley, nigga?
So if it would have missed, it technically would have hit Smokey.
Which you needed to be hit.
If we being for real, yeah.
The real antagonist.
It's real.
Hip hop. So this nigga 9-5 Dan Marino with the Dolphins, but shit.
9-5 Dan Marino.
So yeah, he need to. Sometimes you find your talents in the, in the most unusual of times.
Then they got a scholarship that Ricky's supposed to get.
Oh shit!
Doughboy could never.
Like, damn, you see that arm
What
on
if
me?
Doughboy could never.
Doughboy could never. What if Doughboy had more talent than Ricky?
That nigga was a wide receiver. They just didn't see it.
Boy, so he knocks out goddamn Debo, and then all of a sudden he wins after he got knocked out.
Because Debo didn't get back up.
No,
He didn't give him a chance.
No, he hit him with the brick. Then he hit him with a trash can.
And then he kicked him in the mouth.
Kicked him in the mouth, and then while he's on the ground, he get like, yeah, that's it's not fair.
Well, Debo struggled to get back up and then just passed out.
And then now the whole hood celebrating. Like
That's my dog.
That's my dog.
Yeah, now the hood want to talk. Nobody talk with goddamn Lisa got slapped down.
He think he a macaroni.
So
Then he tried to put his dukes up with old girl. Stamp.
Hey, don't come around here with that attitude. Like, nigga, what? Nigga, when?
You are harassing me right now. Shit.
And then Smoke touched her?
Stamp.
Harassing.
That is
sexual harassment.
That is harassment.
Harassment.
That is harassment.
Harassment. So yeah, so the whole hood love Cubby. So,
ladies love.
Lady love Cubby. So
ladies love Cubby.
And then Dad put the dukes up to the bitch.
Yeah, where was those dukes when Nia got? Where were those dukes when your son got his ass beat? Or no.
Let him be a man.
No.
Let him be a man.
When old boy said get knocked out like your father used to, it's like, oh, homie, hold on, Craig, step.
I ain't never lost.
Hold on, cuz.
First of all, Pop's already injured his ass out here in the streets.
He's disabled. He can't fight.
Nah, fuck that shit.
And this
you don't disrespect me while I'm here. I don't give a fuck. So it's
he's
like,
disrespect my mom here, which I'll leave.
And then say that shit when I walk in the house.
Say that shit not to my face, motherfucker.
Because remember when I had fucked my back up and shit, and I couldn't walk and shit.
Oh boy, yes, I remember.
Yeah, I had fucked my back up, and then I'm at work struggling like a motherfucker, and then one of the residents, and shit.
Try to get a little live.
No, it was the sister. She was always getting it, she was always like, she had tried to come in and try to check me and shit. So I checked her and shit, boom, boom, boom. You sit down. I was like, yo, sit down, boom. You know what I'm saying? Chill out.
That nigga back didn't work and he fucked his ankle up.
So yeah, so I checked her and shit, you know what I'm saying? Because I put a notice on the door. She wanted to come in and wilding. And then I was like, she came in there, boom. I'm like, hey, man, sit down. Don't come in here with that. Da-da-da. Oh, so you got a smart mouth, I see. Da-da-da. I'm like, hey, man, don't come in here with that. Da-da-da. So I checked her. So her dude is like in and out of jail and shit. You know what I'm saying? He was always coming, he wouldn't always come to the office. But he was like, but he was one of them dudes you don't play with, whatever. So I'm in the office one day. So she come in there with him. My back fucked up. Like I couldn't even walk and shit. So I'm talking to a oh shit. So he came, I'm in there talking to
he immediately hears Debo's theme.
But this is the type of property that I'm
That's
at.
Forgot About Dre.
Similar.
It's Forgot About Dre.
But goddamn, this is the type of property I'm at. So I'm talking to another chick who was involved in a shooting. So there was a shooting, like she pretty much let off some shots and she came in there like, I'm about to move and da-da-da-da. So I'm talking to her. Mm-hmm. They come in and then I'm in the middle of talking. He was like, hey, can I holler at you for a second? I was like, yeah, I get you when when I'm done. So I finish up with them. Then so I'm like, all right, I already know this is about to go down to shit. So I like goddamn I'm limping and shit to get, because he didn't want to talk to me in the office. He wanted to go around to the other side to the clubhouse and talk. So I was like, all right, I'll go.
Where there's no cameras.
So I was like, shit, I'll go over there. Shit, I ain't worried about the shit.
I'm sorry to interrupt. In that
if
moment,
I may.
what was your mind frame? Because in my mind frame, I would feel like it's a decision. I can go around the corner with them, possibly get fucked up, but I would do that just to show like, I ain't afraid of you, nigga. You tell me, okay, go around the corner. Yeah. Or I might be a dickhead and be like, nah, bitch, we in my fucking shit. You want to go talk to me? Talk to me right here, nigga. So I have two different. I don't know how to.
I went around the corner. I was like, hey, whatever.
I seen a nigga die for respect that didn't have any.
No, I went around the corner like, I'll talk to you anyway. It don't matter and shit. So I went around there, talked to him, whatever. And then, like I said, my back is fucked up. So I'm like, damn, if he swing on me, I ain't even gonna be able to move.
You know what? It doesn't hurt worth my back right now. So
you got me. I'm gonna be on the ground saying that shit.
I can't. Call somebody help me up, please. Tell the system manager to come out here.
Drag me back to the office because I am not gonna be able to get up. Just slide me.
You can push me. Just push me in that direction. I can't get up over there, please. Thank you very much.
But yeah, it got talked out and shit. So I was like, damn. But in my mind, I'm like, damn. The way he was like, hey, can I talk to you for a second?
Can you say that shit from there?
It was one of them shits. So I was like, okay, shit. If I got a box, I'm gonna have to box, even though my back is fucked up.
You saw my face on the paper. You see me? Hey, now put your dukes up.
I can't. Now,
Can't do it both. I can't do it both.
But this is where
I can't go no more. I can't swing no more.
But this is where the ego kicked in, because I could have just been like, hey, let's just go back to my office so I could sit down. No, I was like, nah, I'm gonna go.
Listen to what you gotta say.
Nah, I was like, nah, let me go ahead and walk over here and shit.
I'm gonna go down like a G.
And forget I was a G.
I was like, walk around the corner. It's like, I don't want to be a G.
Hey, no, nigga.
I was like, nigga, hit me one
I
time.
need to sit down and pray that you won't swing on a man like me.
And forget I was a G.
I don't want to be a G no more.
I don't want to be a G no more.
You hit that one time. Like when Will.
I don't want to
Be a G. Hey, like when Will got hit at the bowling alley on the Fresh Prince.
He's around it.
Nah, that was a punch. So yeah, so I was like, hey man.
Hey, wait. That was in front of
Neil.
Where was that energy for Debo? Where's that right hand at? People don't do something, but she won't touch Debo. I see. Pussy.
So yeah.
Then we hear, oh, you lucky I wasn't a man. Nigga, you punched a nigga, you knocked the nigga out of the bowling alley. What the fuck we doing?
This is all Craig coming.
Fuck is we doing? Fuck is you doing?
Now, what if Craig didn't do anything? Because, he had a female already. That's what she said. Remember, Craig already has a woman. You know what? You're right. Handle that. And get me in trouble. You see how she is. She's very jealous.
That would have been a good justifiable.
I'm sorry.
Homicide.
I'm sorry. I couldn't help you.
Yeah, you didn't want to fuck with me earlier. Now you're looking for me.
Exactly. Sounds very typical, though. Only come around when you need something.
So yeah, so boom, so the movie ends. So he pretty much getting her good graces because he came through.
And damn near died over that shit.
Yeah.
Over something that ain't a guarantee.
You know what I thought about?
No guarantee.
Whoa.
Craig's whole coming of age story in this movie is about him fighting other people's battles. So how do you grow from the fact that you have to save Smokey from getting killed and save me along with ass beat by Debo? None of this shit was for you.
Well, first of all, you can't come of age if you already 25.
Thanks. He's in his second childhood.
Wow. And then we see Smokey trying to turn his life around.
But he lying.
So I appreciate you saying your fuck ass, freak ass, dick booty ass.
First of all, don't get on this motherfucking phone talking to me like you some straight up G, because I
cut your balls off and hand them to your partner. You better raise the fuck up and get the hell out of Dodge.
Hey man, I'm just letting you know. We know.
Anyway.
In other news.
Well, since you said that.
Yeah.
So in my opinion, the reason why we never saw Smokey again after that is we didn't like the way he talked to us. He went back through and killed him anyway.
Because we all got them horde heads.
Yeah, you don't get out the game like that. You got to pay.
I ain't selling no more.
I'm going to rehab. So
I
immediately
don't wanna be a
he said he's going to rehab.
No
Big
more.
Worm heard that. He was like, this nigga about to snitch.
Light the block up again tomorrow at 10.
Billy G to 10, nigga.
Light the block up. Shout out to who said that?
What?
Light the block up like Billy G.
Man, niggas that said that shit.
Okay.
17 different niggas that said that shit.
Okay. All right. So yeah, that was the end of the movie. So cult classic movie.
Held up after 27 years.
Oh yes.
You know, we just totally shelled the whole fucking movie in the last hour. And shit.
I mean, it's still a very enjoyable
yeah,
movie.
it's still enjoyable. Yeah.
Even though you know what's gonna happen, it's still like engaging.
I'm still mad at the fact that they just ended where he shot him. When Craig shot Debo. So it ended right there.
And you didn't know what happened?
Yeah. Or that was the actual reality. That's what really would have happened.
So was it an alternate universe? So did he really kill Debo? And then it's kind of like with
Ooh, I want to
Jason's lyric.
I want to tie it into segment 3.
So it's like kind of like Jason's lyric where she actually did die, and then them riding in the bus to Dallas
Is a
is a dream.
A dream.
I would you say that, or what if we said the Debo? Wait, I want to wait for her for the Memespiracy to say it though.
We can go ahead and get into that. Segment 3, Memespiracy theories. Go on ahead.
Well, my Memespiracy theory is Doughboy would never.
Hashtag.
Because Craig is Doughboy.
How so?
Break it down.
So what we know is that Doughboy disappeared. We never actually saw Doughboy get murdered.
Right.
So
Boys in the Hood. For those that don't know.
Doughboy is involved in some murders and then witnessed the murder of his friends and his brother. In order to protect the rest of his family and Ricky's son, he moves into witness protection because he's next to die. And he don't want to die.
I don't want to die. Oh, so long.
So he don't want to die. So what do? You go into witness protection. You start feeding the feds the information that they need so that your family can lead a better life from the tragedy that came from you and your brother.
May I add? I just thought of another
I
part
want
to add
you
on to
to
that.
add as much as you feel.
Remember when a young Ricky was bumped by that Jerry Curl nigga?
Yes.
And they let all the shots off and everybody ducked down?
Shut up, bitch.
Yep.
Perfect. What are the same guns they were using in the 95 Friday movie when they for Smokey and Craig? Totally the same niggas.
Semi-autos.
Yes.
So basically, what if Big Worm was a plant, but really they were trying to catch up to Craig? And what if Smokey wasn't a good friend because Smokey wasn't a friend. Smokey was a
plant.
and then the code word to kill Craig was, "Oh, you know how we do," and that's when like green light this nigga.
Oh, this is Doughboy. So we gotta kill this nigga, and you know how we do, which is also why any plan that had anything to do with getting out of the bullshit that they were in involved Craig and not Smokey.
And Smokey always ran away, and then Craig got ahead of that shit.
Yep.
And as I read this earlier, I didn't read it earlier. As the trivia stated, back up so I can get it right. Let me get it right.
Get it right, buddy.
Thank you.
Gotta get it right.
The clothes that Doughboy wore at the end of the Boys in the Hood is the same clothes that he wore in Friday. That to me is a red herring. Most obvious clue. So to me, it leads credence to your conspiracy theory.
Thank you.
Memespiracy theory.
No, sorry, Memespiracy theory.
So
gotta get it right, buddy.
So as I am watching this movie, I see a lot of shit that Doughboy would never do. But if you're trying to move into a new life, you would. I don't smoke. I drink. That's a slip up. Doughboy drank a lot. You didn't really see him smoking.
And maybe they use the smoke just like in Training Day to throw him off and get his mind altered so they can take him out.
Mm.
And another thing I thought of, even with the plan for the $200, what if Felicia was an agent too? Because he knew he was about to get the $200. They sent her in there. Hey, stop that shit. We need the shooting to go down.
And then they sent Ezell in that window.
So this is the Truman Show with Doughboy.
So all these black movies are involved in the Truman Show and shit.
Interesting.
So who are we being watched by?
The Fuzz. And word to the Fuzz. If you put somebody in witness protection, don't move them 3 blocks over like you did Doughboy.
And that's off rip.
At least move them to San Francisco.
At least.
Can I go to? Can I at least go to Uptown?
San Bernardino.
Sacramento.
Vallejo.
Can I go?
El Segundo.
I'd go to Anaheim.
The tribe left their wallet there. Let me go check it out.
I'd go to Anaheim.
Yeah,
Oxnard.
So
Shout out to Anderson.
Like 87 million cities in California. We don't know of Los Angeles.
They moved him 3 blocks over.
Terrible.
And just cut his curl off, moved him 3 blocks over.
Can I go?
They
to
would
Vegas?
never notice.
That's where I go to. No, they're in the blood territory. They moved to a Crip territory.
So they wouldn't go over there.
Exactly.
Smart but dumb.
It's a smart but dumb.
Okay. Anything else?
No more my inspires theories.
No, that was mine.
I didn't really have one. I just cleared up all the plot holes and shit. He didn't have the money because he bought the gun. Smokey should have gave the $100 to him that kept him off his ass. That's pretty much all the 2 major ones right there.
Right.
Friday is a classic movie.
No, it's a classic. And that's period.
No doubt. Well, this is season 8, where we showed you why we are great. Season finale, meme number 9, Sace 96, entitled Friday, Memefying the movie. Hashtag Doughboy would never. Hashtag you know how we do.
Bless you.
Thank you.
Bless you.
Hashtag
Apparently
what do you
we don't
say?
know.
Yeah, no. Hashtag what do you say? Hashtag it's about
10 to 5.
Hashtag another day.
Dollar.
Holla if you hear me. Hashtag simping ain't easy. Bitch, shut the fuck up. Hashtag bye Felicia. Hashtag yeah.
Hook it up.
Yeah. Hook it up.
Hashtag her mama got ass too. Hashtag I got mind control over Debo. Hashtag it's kind of like it's both of ours. Hashtag my grandmama gave me the shame. Hashtag he gonna cry in the car. Hashtag it ain't even wet over here. Hashtag you must have been eating corn up. Hashtag mama. Hashtag shut up. Her fat ass ain't gonna do nothing. Shout out. I mean shout out.
Wait.
Hashtag
Put the gun down, son. Get knocked out like your father used to.
Yeah. Hashtag
By my dad, Sibo.
Hashtag what the fuck that got to do with me? Hashtag stop playing with my emotions. Hashtag ask that bitch.
For some money.
Hashtag what was that? Boy, what the fuck you want? I'm QG for those. So hashtag you hit my sister like she was a fucking man.
Come on, Greg, hurry up, shit.
So yeah, topics of discussion today. We did a 1, a 2, a 1, 2, 3, go. Memories like they used to be. We also did memifying the movie Friday, and then our meme conspiracy theory. So join us in 2 weeks for the premiere of season 9, where we show you where's Devon.
Ooh, and we right on time.
Or is it quitting time?
No, it may be
9
clobbering
No,
time.
I'll say quitting time because
9 is completion.
Is it time for to move to the next phase of meme?
Ooh, what do we have in store?
We'll
We
get
shall
into
see.
that next. We have another studio popping up in the next 2 weeks. So, hey,
Yeah.
new things for the meme and the I Love Sex Network coming to you very soon. Hey, maybe even some shirts. We have shirts. Got more designs also coming on the way. Check it out. Meme Podcast.
These shirts are by Felicia.
Thank you. Bye, Felicia.
Bye, Felicia.
So where you can find us? You can find us on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Google Play, Stitcher, and all podcast platforms. You're only getting seasons 8 and up on those platforms. If you want seasons 1 through 7, pre and post shows, and other exclusive content, go to our Patreon page at www.patreon.com/theMEMEpodcast. Donate, support, and become a meme or a memer. In closing,
Everything is everything. Everything is what is. It is what it is till it ain't. Bye, Felicia.
And I say, once we get to season 9, in these pure feces form, and I wonder if you know what it means to find your meme.
My
Hey, these memes be keeping me up at night.
I like it.
you wrote that down?
No.
Okay, you freestyle.
Yeah.
Okay, look at
It's
you.
off the dome.
Bars.
Look at you. Look at you. Look at you. Look at you. And I end by saying, life is but a meme. You can dream, express, or have no chill. But at the end of the day, we can give a fuck how you feel. This is the Meme Podcast. When it comes to black entertainment, we reign supreme, all facts. We are the supreme meme team. We clout chasing, keeping up, and about waking people up. We honor both. So if you have a problem with that,
Pull up if you want that smoke.
and it'll be that way until I say cease.
We outta here. Peace.
Got my mind buried up.
You're now listening to Meme. Meme. You're now listening to Meme.